All right, what's up? Welcome to Sporter Kings on this Thursday night. All right, my name's St. Kramer with Brian, the Grizzly. What's going on, man?
I now get this cover. I now understand why they got static cyborg on there. I understand it now. I'm reading it. Yes, I'm right there. I'm like, this all starting to make sense now.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so I'm gonna read that. We got because this is the big deal. Well, you got Static is coming back in. He's gonna be a Titan. So I know Brian's got all the same covers. You got that one. That was my favorite. Just him being badass.
You got that one, and then you have that have it in the
and foil. I didn't get the foil. I'm not a big fan of foils, even though I know people want them more. But I just don't like foils.
Well, I was one of each. They're the same, basically. But I was like, yeah, I might as well get the foil too, and then the one with Superboy and both. Static.
Yeah. That's Static Shock. He's he made it into the main DCU. He's gonna be a Teen Titan.
Bro, it's funny how Cyborg don't like it. It's like, hey, don't be making decisions without me. Talking about can't be making decisions. It's interesting. I haven't read it all, so I'm not gonna sit there I'm super knowledgeable about it, but I am definitely enjoying the parts I've seen so far. So
yeah.
By the time we get back here on Saturday, I will know everything.
Yeah, I know. I picked up because the last issue they did like a little
preview
at the end. So I picked that up, and then this. But I really haven't had a chance to read anything on myself. I still got Dork, Green Arrow, so good. I started reading Green Arrow today. It's just with Solomon Grundy is just like crazy, like who he is, who is Green Arrow. Like it's such a good story. So I'm excited to read the Dork though, because from what I heard, this one has a lot of dirty jokes. Because it's he like faces off against a succubus, so there's a lot of those jokes.
That's funny. Two of my books that I like reading, my series that I like reading, came out this week, so I'm excited to get into those things too. Primal Hunter number 15 is finally out. Nice. People are asking like, what's going on? If you didn't pre-order it, they weren't going to allow you to get it. It was a 2-day hold on other people.
Wow.
So if you didn't pre-order, they weren't going to allow you to buy it. And then Rune Seeker 8, which is the final book, that came out this week too. So I'm doing those. New Titans I'm going to be doing. And then, you guys, we talked about this, right? Any Given Smile.
Here's the That's dope that you got the ash can. That's super cool.
We got the ash can. I'm going to send that out. I actually got a third one. So now, I got one for me, I got one for Tank. And then I think we should do a giveaway for it and give it to somebody. I have no problem with that.
I'm cool with that. Do a giveaway.
Yep.
If you really want it.
You got the ash can for this one?
Yeah.
Midnight Universe?
Yeah, I got that just sitting here. I was actually I know we were talking about it last week.
Yeah, because we got the Fantastic Four,
X-Men,
Spider-Man, and it's going to kind of feed into a lot of different ones. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I should probably put that in one. I mean, it's a preview for the 3 runs.
It's supposed to get even bigger than this.
If it's good, I can see it. I can see them expanding it out to a bunch of other characters. But it's got to be good. But it sounds interesting. It sounds really freaky though. I wonder if it's gonna be too freaky. You know what I mean? Like I wonder if it's gonna be too horror.
But they said they want to go for a horror motif. Like this is what they want to go towards. Yeah. And in doing this right now,
future, hopefully.
Oh, I would love for us to do that.
I mean, that's something we've been talking about for a while. It's just time.
We get in here and just talk about it because this is what we do anyway. And you guys, collectors, like we were probably in the back talking about stuff. We were We were.
Well,
We do.
not all comic books. So we're talking about like
Life. We,
Yep.
we enjoy each other, so that's just different. We talk about stuff. I'm interested to know what everyone thinks about the Queen in Black so far.
I got it. I haven't read that yet. I haven't read it yet. But they're doing like a speed run, isn't it? Coming out like every 2 weeks or some shit.
And it's so many different runs because you have the Defenders, you have Spider-Man, you have Thor, you have I mean it's just a lot of different pieces all over the place for it.
Yeah. I just it's I might wait because a lot of those runs, especially with Marvel, they tend to overdo it. You know what I mean? And then like I have to read like 100 books to get on board with everything. So I might wait until they do like like some kind of like a graphic novel or some kind of like when they tell you like, okay, you have to read this, and this, and like all these other things are kind of like it's happening, but it's not like it's not going to affect the story. It's just like side story shit.
Did you get this cover?
Yep, I got that one.
Yeah,
that's the 125 variant.
And then, of course, Bishop.
Damn, they're already on the third one.
Yep, it's already on 3. So I knew it's going fast. Just like cause that's on 3, and Daredevil's just on 5. So like, what? It's crazy how some things are going so fast, and the other ones are going so slow.
Yeah. I think certain ones they're doing like bi-weekly instead of monthly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
we getting this Spider-Man Hulk.
Yeah, but I got obviously where is it? Oh, of course at the bottom. I got the Scotty Young cover.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because I was a big Scotty Young fan. Yeah. It's a team up, not a mashup. It's funny.
And then Absolute Flash, I'm kind of getting over it right now.
I was talking to my comic book the guy at the store, and he said he still has to catch up with a lot of the Absolute stuff, like besides the Batman. And I told him like the Absolute Flash seems the most normal. Like everything else is like it has a big twist to it. Like Wonder Woman got this, Superman got this, Batman, blah 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 blah. Flash is still like, oh yeah, he's a dude that got powers from an experiment, and this guy's evil. Like the worst possible, the biggest change is some bad guys are good.
Yeah,
like, but it's everything like it still
feels
the
world
like
itself is not anything like any of the other stuff. Like Superman, Absolute Superman is weird. It's totally different. The world's turning its head. Same thing with Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman got, it's the world is totally crazy. It's totally different. We already know how Batman is. Even Green Arrow is that way.
Yeah.
As much as I don't like Green Lantern, there's some that really are good, and
they changed that completely.
Like
insane. That's they completely changed all of the Green Lantern. I'm liking the newer stuff though. I like the newer, more recent ones. I think he figured out what it is. Yeah, but it's still weird. But the Flash is just, I don't say it's boring. It's plain. It seems like normal Flash. It doesn't seem like Absolute Flash. You know what I mean? So, but I think it's gonna get there. They're starting to do stuff with this like mirror dimension and shit like that. So, but we'll see. All right.
Someone's in these comments.
Yeah. So I know we got some trailers. Did you watch Reacher?
I've only seen. I'm still at the same 2 episodes.
Okay.
we need to do it. We need to catch up on it though.
It's good. I'm fully caught up. I saw all 4. The 4th one came out this week.
It came out like yesterday, right?
Yesterday, yeah. Yesterday, Wednesday. It's good. You got a lot of action. The twist is really a good twist because I'm like I'm still kind of like, what's going on? What's on the drive? So yeah, this is a pretty good season. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah.
I almost wonder why why would you drop both this and Neatly like so close to each other? And
I think they're gonna at least I think Reacher might tie into the start of the Neely. I hope it does. That would make sense.
That's the only way it would make sense. And I wonder what, so that's what I'm looking at. Like, does this make sense? What is actually happening?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, but Reacher is very formula. It's like it's every season's it's kind of the same thing, which is not a bad thing. I love that shit. Look at House. I went through 6 seasons of House, and for the most part,
but it was always a new disease,
but I mean, all you do is like it goes step by step by step, and the only thing that changes is the disease. Is like that's the only variable. Everything else is exactly like
trying to figure out who everything is, and then is Wilson in House, on good terms or bad terms, and then
yeah.
Oh,
yeah. But I like formula shows. Like they're not, as long as they're entertaining, and the new thing is entertaining enough, and I think Reacher this year is definitely how it goes. But he usually doesn't reach out to Neely until the second half of the season.
Yep.
So we haven't got. How many? I think is there 8 episodes?
8, I think,
or 10?
I believe it's 8.
Yeah, so we're halfway through the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because it went by so fast. It's crazy.
Yeah, because you already knew. Like once there's like the hottest chick on the show pops up, you're like, oh well, they're having sex. So
this is gonna happen.
Yeah, they're having sex. And then I'm like,
yeah,
this is happening.
2, 1. There it is, right here.
Yep. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Like once they're alone together, I was like, okay, it's happening. But I mean, you have characters that are always the same. You have bad guys that always look the same, and Reacher kicks ass and this and that. So, but it's entertaining for sure. But yeah, I mean that's the only thing I think I got besides.
I mean, I got a few things I want to talk about, but I was gonna wait till we get through some of the comments because there's some. I mean, there's Magneto.
The Magneto.
They know that he's going to be an X-Men because I told you they're not going to start an X-Men and not put fucking Magneto in there. And I was telling everybody this is what's going to happen. And the top 3 names, I like all 3. Well, I like 2 more than I like a third one. I like 2 of the names more than I like this.
I think I know the third one that you don't.
I'm not for it, and I don't think it's going to. It doesn't work for me. So
yeah. So we'll talk about some X-Men stuff. We really didn't get into the X-Men casting too much last time, a little bit but not a lot. And
then you saw Marvel added a new date in 2029, so they're going to release 3 movies in 2028 and 3 movies in 2029.
Nice.
2029 they'll release them one in May, July, and November.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, so we'll get through some of the comments and watch some few trailers and just talk about some stuff and just hang out. Yeah, well, we got Collector. Say, how you guys doing tonight? I'm all caught up on Reacher. There you go. Because I still got to watch Lanterns again because I wasn't really paying attention when I watched it the first time, or when I first watched it. I watched it again.
Me too.
I liked it the second time around a little bit more now that I kind of knew how characters are going to be, and after watching more theories and stuff, I'm like, okay. Like, I don't think I sent you the theory. The theory is that John's dad was the first pick. So the theory was he was the first pick. And when he was asked, are you afraid? He said, yes, and then it moved on and then it picked Hal. But because it's like, why wouldn't the kids allowed to watch that? Was it just TV or was it just that? Like, because it was going to piss off their dad. Also, how did he know to ask that question of like, well, what's his name? You know what I mean? Like he knew things. He's like, what was his name? Because he knew like, and then he said like, are you afraid? You know what I mean? And like that was said the first time on that show. So it's like
teaching them to not be afraid, to not have fear. And it's because he admitted that he had fear, and that made him obsessed with making sure that his kids don't have fear. So I'm going to raise them in a way that they will never have fear again.
Yeah,
I'll never be without be
afraid
of anything again.
Because like he knew like how to become a Green Lantern, and so he made sure one of his kids is gonna get it. So they're like, oh, that John's dad was the first pick. I'm like, that's interesting. Although there's the theory also with that one that says like his dad killed Hal at the end, which I didn't care. I didn't care.
Why would he
I was
10
like,
years
to
later
make
that he
sure
killed him?
John gets the ring. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel that'd be a little. That's a little too much.
I guess that's
But
assuming that he doesn't have the ring now.
yeah. People are pissed because I guess you don't see it on his hand at the end of the episode. But people are mad. They're like, oh, so he doesn't get it. I was like, it's 10 years. Give it time.
That was the whole point.
Yes, exactly. Give it time because there could be he could have gotten the ring and said, fuck it. I don't want to be part of this. This thing.
He could have a ring on now. You don't know any of these things until we get to the next episode. So let's just chill. Let's see episode 2 before
let it play out.
Yeah, jump into the conclusions right now.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it more watching it a second time around. Kind of because knowing what I was in for, so I was able to like look at little things.
Is it weird that I still felt like they didn't treat John well at all? And
no, 100%. I'm still
I just wasn't down for it. I was just like, why are they what is going on? But even
the biggest thing is the grandma thing, the grandma sex scene. I was like, you could have done without that.
For what reason?
Yeah,
like, there was no reason for that to happen for him.
Yeah, if like she made a move on him and kissed him, okay, but then like full on like sex, because somebody says like he's getting like Hawk Girl and Vixen in like cartoons and comics. It was like, and then in the show he gets a grandma. Like,
100%. It's very well.
It just
weird because if you're gonna he's honeypotted, but if you're gonna honeypot John freaking Stewart, you gonna use a grandma? Like, come on, bro.
Come on. Honeypot. Yeah. John's dad's been 10 years. Time for my son's promotion. Exactly. That's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah, never eat off another man's grill. Yeah. So I've been watching like a lot of theories because there's a lot of theories. There's a lot of people mad about it, and like me being a big Green Lantern fan, I had issues, but also kind of like let it run its thing. Let it run its course. Like Hal has never been a big fan of like the Guardians, of his bosses and stuff like that. Like he's so he's not like the perfect soldier of like, oh, we tell him to go do it and he does it. Like he questions things, he goes against orders and breaks rules all the time.
But I've always felt like Hal is not the perfect Green Lantern, period. Not just like, but it's just he's like, if you're trying to create a Green Lantern in the lab, it wouldn't be Hal. It would be John.
I think John is
like the perfect Green Lantern. That's what he's made to be. He's more of that, not that he's a straight arrow, but he's good at all the things that make you a Green Lantern. All those things are spot on with him. That's not what Hal is. He's more of the old gunslinger for me.
Yeah.
So like, it's kind of
like if you want to like argue like who's a better Green Lantern, I would probably say John. If you want to say who's a stronger Green Lantern,
Hal is probably stronger.
I would say Hal's stronger because his will is stronger,
but he doesn't do the things that all Green Lanterns do as well.
Yeah. So, but yeah, for me, Hal wasn't the issue of the show. It was still John. It just didn't feel right yet. But didn't ruin it. Like people were like pissed. People were pissed, man. I was like, damn, bro. Like, he was like, oh, and he didn't do this. I'm like, it was the first episode. Like it's a mystery. Like, let it play out. Like, they're not gonna give you the answer at the beginning. I don't know. But we'll see. I know Brandman messaged us and he said he enjoyed it.
I wanted to hear what Derpy had to say about it. So I did want to see what he thought about it too, because I know he's a huge fan.
All right, let's go run through some comments so we can get into some of the topics. You see, I invited you both to 200 subscriber live stream. Nice. Next Friday or next Saturday.
Okay. You gotta remind me, but yeah.
Everybody do the Friday, or maybe the Saturday before we go on the watch party.
On the time.
Yeah, depending on the time on Saturday. Friday, I might be able to. Oh wait, when's next week? No, next week. In 2 weeks is my. Yeah, in 2 weeks is my son's birthday.
Mine too.
That might be,
well,
oh, that's right. Yeah, you're a kid. Yeah, because both of them share the same day, the third, right?
The third.
Yeah. Oh man, fun times. All right. You got my message about coming out next week, September 4th. Mrs. Doubtfire. I did see that. I actually might get that. I like Mrs. Doubtfire. Dead Poet Society is really good. I have it on Blu-ray. But I don't have Mrs. Doubtfire at all.
Really?
I know, which I was super surprised. I'm like, even on DVD, I thought I had it on DVD. But I think I might get Mrs. Doubtfire on 4K. It's just such a good funny movie
on both DVD and Blu-ray.
Nice.
Look at that right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Dead Poet. I don't. That I have, but yeah, both of them on 4K next September. Very nice. Very nice.
Dead Poet Society on VHS.
I bought All Dogs Go to Heaven on VHS yesterday for $1.
Cool.
Oh yeah, man.
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
I feel like a movie like that is deserves to be watched on VHS. You just have that vibes, you know. But yeah, Erica's like, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna cry again. I was like, it's okay.
No, that's like saying I want to watch Marley and Me. F that. I'm never gonna watch Marley and Me ever again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Great movie. Never ever. You'll never catch me ever again. Sitting there holding my dog, just crying.
Never.
Stop getting old. Stop right now.
Oh man. Saying by the end of the year, we're supposed to be getting The Rock on 4K Steelbook, Con Air 4K Steelbook. Both of these titles are Disney titles. Yeah, I think they're was they Fox or not Paramount? Miramax, maybe.
I thought it was Fox.
Was it Fox? I don't remember.
It might be Miramax. Miramax might be.
Those are great. Those are great. I know I have both of those on DVD.
Yeah, DVD.
Yeah.
You have to. I mean, The Rock is awesome.
The Rock is awesome.
Good speed.
Yeah. All right. How's everyone doing? They're probably talking behind. Yeah. We were. Oh man. What's up, Mama Bear?
Yes. How you doing, Mama Bear?
Saying collect. Has anyone read Absolute Green Arrow yet? Not this week's episode or issue. Not yet.
Ready to go. I am so excited to read it.
Yep. So after the stream, so I went to go update I was like, fuck, I'm gonna put Windows 11 finally on my computer. In order to put Windows 11, I had to update my BIOS. I had to update so much shit. So after the stream, I'm gonna run the update and read my comics, and that's I'm gonna finish the night off. So I got Green Arrow, Dork, Titans. Yeah, it's gonna be fun time.
I picked it up. I feel like I was gonna get lost in it, and then I wouldn't be saying nothing. So I'm gonna wait.
Wow. Yeah, Green Arrow is really good, and they're getting like what's Black Canary's getting her spinoff. She's gonna get Absolute Black Canary.
I don't know if I'm
getting a spinoff.
I don't know if I want to go. I don't know if I want to do all this stuff. You know, I'm not doing Barbara Gordon. I'm not going to spend all my money on all this stuff. They keep on expanding the universe.
I'll get the cover A. I'll get the main cover. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at now for most issues. Besides like Batman, is I get the cover A unless there's like a really like cool cover. Yeah.
I'm not. If besides the Trinity, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Flash, that's all I'm saying now. Right now, I'm not doing Barbara Gordon. Well, I lied. I am doing Catwoman.
Yeah, Catwoman's pretty good though.
Yeah,
Catwoman's pretty good.
It's just like, but how far do you keep on going? Like they're going to expand the universe, and I'm going to end up getting 12 titles. No, I'm not doing the 12 titles anymore. No, I'm not doing it.
For the universe, I think I would if they decide to go that route. I don't think Catwoman's getting an extension because Martian Manhunter just finished its 12th book, and I think they're done. They just added 6 more issues for Green Arrow, but I don't think they added any new extensions to Catwoman. I think we're getting the 6th Catwoman, and that's it. Which is fine. Yeah, if you want to just do like 6 issues to introduce his character, give us some backstory, and then they can show up whenever. Like, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I still refuse to get Barbara Gordon, and I
Yeah,
heard it's good.
Barbara Gordon, yeah, but that's not the absolute stuff. That's just main universe stuff. Yeah.
They told me to try to get me say, "Oh, it connects connective tissue." And I was like, "Not doing it. It's not doing it."
No, because Barbara Gordon is in the absolute universe. She's going to be Batgirl in issue 25, I think, next month.
Mm-hmm.
Next month she comes in. So
it is 25.
Yeah,
just looked it up.
Yeah. So all right. There's that Static Shock comic. Exactly.
Yes.
The one. Yep. Love to see Static Love. We get animated or live action movie. Hopefully it gets a live action movie.
No, give me a main title on DC. Let him have his own series.
Or his own run.
If Batman has 9 of them, Static can't have one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you should have more. So this is the cool one. I think.
Yeah,
it's the one me and Tan got.
So that one is it's a variant cover. So they only made, I believe, 1,000.
Yep.
I think it was only 1,000 print run, right? With that cover. And then the really cool thing is to make it extra special was you were only able to get it from certain comic book stores. It was called the Ink Alliance, and they're all like black owned comic book stores. And I believe there's only like 10 in the whole country.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So like each one got like 100-ish. Yeah, so like it was like super dope. Like it was very like I don't say niche, but it was very like specific. Like if you want to get it, yeah. So but super cool.
Them all out here.
Yeah. So definitely gonna read that. See, everyone loves the foils, man, but I was like, the foils are like so hard to see.
Yeah, but you know what? I get the foil to put away, and then I read. This one looks cool. It was a cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah.
So I'm going to read this one. I'm not going to hold it off. I was going to enjoy reading it.
Yeah. I'll probably just read the main. Usually, whenever I get multiple covers, I read the main one, the cover A. I don't want to fuck up my my good ones. Oh man, let's see. We got Tony in the house. Tony, let's see what's up. Some nice pools. Yeah, it was a good week. That comic is really cool. The football one, yeah. So it's football meets Smile, like the horror franchise Smile. So super cool. We got the viewer Drew. What's up, Drew? Yeah, comic book stream in the future. Hopefully, eventually, man, we can get our actual comic book channel going.
Get off the ground.
Because because I'm like on Instagram and I follow a lot of comic book people, and they get a lot of interactions and everything like that. But like, I'm like, they don't have a lot of subscribers. So I was like, I feel like between like the three of us, well, yeah, I mean, because Brandman still gets comics, but he doesn't get like all the retailer exclusives like we do.
I gotta look for all of it. I'm actually going to what's the name of the comic book place? The one in Naperville. The one, the one that we go to for all the exclusives.
Clan McDonald.
Clan McDonald. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Doing that tomorrow. So.
Yeah, Clan McDonald's pretty cool because usually retailer exclusive, you have to get it through on an online store. But this place, like they actually order it and then allow you to come in store and buy it, which is super dope. Yeah, super dope. And also they stood in line for me for my Scott Sider signature. So I paid them to do it. But it wasn't that much of an upcharge, and I wasn't gonna waste all my Saturday.
It's funny though, because the Sunday the line went down to like 30 people.
Mm-hmm.
You could have been in line for like 25 minutes and could have gotten on Sunday.
So I know when I walked by, it was towards the end. I was like, oh, I'm like, is this Scott Snyder? She is like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh cool, like I can go. There was a staff member there saying like, this is it. Like
Yeah,
she was the end of the line. Like no one else could jump in. And I was like, damn it, because it was a short line. And I'm like, that makes sense. Like
when I went by,
uh,
they were handing out last tickets. It was like last ticket, guys. It's last ticket, and I could have grabbed it, but it was time for you. I told you I was getting out of there. So
yeah. Well, we had our kids with us on Sunday,
Mhm.
so yeah. Either 11 and 8 or 11 9-year-old and a 4 and 2-year-old.
Go sit there.
They're not just gonna stand in line for an hour.
They're sitting like,
Or even like, yeah, exactly. But yeah, hopefully we get the comic book stuff going. Even if we do like a segment on here every so often.
I like it.
Yeah. You talk about doing a review together. Do y'all want to read one of them and then do a review, or do you want to just review the first issue?
I want
just the first issue.
I want to at least do the first issue, and I'm going to read this, and I'm actually going to email her and see if I can send one and get one or two signed, and then maybe we could do that as a giveaway. I think that'd be cool, and then we talk about it during the release in September, and then while we're doing it, say, hey, if you come on, we'll do that as a giveaway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be super cool.
So I'm going to email her and see what we can do about that.
And it'll be nice because we can like cross promote it
exactly
with the football stuff we do too. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that'd be cool. Because I'm sure there's a lot of like fantasy football people that would like be interested in reading something like that. I
mean, nerds are all around the world, guys. Come on, This is what we do.
Yeah. He said, would Brandon enjoy Any Given Smile, or would he have to order it?
No, I got one for him.
Yeah.
So the ones I got for us are already in these things. So
yeah. That's not like, I mean, it's the first issue, but it's the preview version. It's not the actual one. So yeah. Oh man. Oh, there you go. Mama Bear saying Queen in Black is so good.
It's interesting. I don't know if I could say it's good yet. I'm still holding out to see how. I think they're doing connective tissue too early. There's too much going on, and I think that's a little weird. But you want it to stand on its own first, and then expand. But
yeah. Oh man, we got Fernando saying what's up.
What's up, Fernando?
We got Nanette in the house saying what's
up. How you doing, Nanette? I'm glad you're here.
Appreciate it coming in. Fernando saying Odyssey officially passed Deadpool, top grossing R movie rated R movie ever. Yep. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. It was a really good movie.
It's 1.3 billion already. So
yeah. And then like I said, you guys, I wanted to ask you, did you see the video I sent of Albertson, 2 of them where when he was on set of season 5 filming? I saw that one where his like secret set, was it that secret? I was like, yeah, I mean, you're like 6'5", 200 pounds of like all muscle, like you don't really blend in. Yeah. Let's see, we got everyone saying what's up to each other. Y'all starting to sound like me. No reason for sex scenes. I wouldn't even say there's no reason for sex scenes. It just like the reason just can't be just
I don't want it to dilute the character, and I don't want it to be almost not. Jon Stewart is one of the coolest guys in all of DC, in my opinion, right? And he can have any girl, and then we're doing all this other stuff, and I'm like, really? And it feels like it's a plot point that is unnecessary. That's why I feel like it's an unnecessary one. That's all.
Yeah. See, I see your comment about Hal, Mama Bear. I'm gonna save it for when we talk about it in a little bit. We got Delta Dan in the house. What's up?
Dan?
So I think folks that already made up their minds about to dislike lanterns, possibly.
I you just can't make that decision on one episode.
Yeah. Especially it sets up like a mystery, and you're just like, oh, okay, but I think a lot of people wanted like the mystery told. That's the thing. Like so many people complain about like, oh, you just know you can't just spoon feed the audience. And then when they don't spoon feed the audience, then they get mad about like, oh well, you didn't say that. You didn't do this. It was like, okay. So I mean, can't make everyone happy.
I'm not saying that it's without fault. And that's not what I'm saying, because I think there is fault to it. I just don't hate on it just to hate. I don't like that, just unless you're talking about Black Panther, because then you have a reason.
Oh shit! All right. We're not. Yeah, we're kind of not too far behind. Did a quick see where we're at. Tamika's in the house.
How you doing, Tamika?
The net said celebrating birthday in about 3 weeks. Very nice.
That's awesome. Was a Scorpio?
That might be Libra. Oh, that might be Scorpio.
I think Scorpio.
I don't know when Libra starts, but that's like what, right at the end of September?
Leos are August, and then I think Scorpio's the end of August to early September, I think.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah. Fernando said, I just saw an Insidious sequel earlier today. It's surprisingly good, good than I expected. Okay. I want to see it.
Not for me.
No, you no way.
I'm not doing.
I want to see it. I want to see if it's a good horror film. So, yeah, can't wait for the theater release of T2 Judgment Day next week. Oh, that'll be fun,
dude. We've been talking about this. 2029 is the year, guys.
Right.
Skynet's taking over the world. 2029. Be ready.
Oh man, what's up? What is that? Everybody's that.
Hobbix Gaming.
Hobbix Gaming. Yeah. Have you guys watched Toxic trailer? I don't think so.
No, I don't have that tonight.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't even know what that is. I'm not sure. So, where else? So show your comic again. If you did that already.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's when you went saw. That's why I was showing them all four of them.
Yeah.
Or five of them. Yeah, five. Yeah.
What are you doing? Maybe pre-order Stack Shock. I mean, honestly, comic book store, man. Yeah, that's really the best way to do pre-orders. Unless you could do like something like big time collectibles. Unknown comics.
Mm-hmm.
They do normal comics. Comic Zone is a really good spot. They're super affordable. The shipping is really, really cheap. And they tend to have like a lot of covers too. So, but honestly, like just look up comic book store around you. There's always one. There's always one. It's usually hidden, but there's always one.
You probably won't know it's there, but it's there.
Yeah, exactly. It's like in the middle of like all these like businesses or like like lawyer, law firm, comic book shop.
Dude, Clan McDonald, there's no way I knew that. Dude, for months I knew heard the name but had no idea where the hell it was.
Yeah.
And finally I was like, okay, I'm just gonna drive around till I find it.
Yeah. Because I've seen them pop off on Instagram every so often, like as an ad. And I remember driving down Ogden. I'm like, I don't know where this is at. Yeah. Oh, and it's like, yeah, there's no way. Unless you typed it in on Google, there's no driving by and just catching it, which kind of sucks.
Literally the only way I got is because I put in the Tesla and then I hit auto drive. And then it took me back here. I was like, what is it taking me to my doom?
That's what my wife said. She's like, because you come back and it's like in the back of like this like plaza for businesses kind of thing, and Erica's like, are you sure this is for comic books? Not where you go to murder people?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Trying to go through everything.
Oh, Virgo. Gotcha in that.
Nice. For me, I'm going Evil Dead 2, better than the first movie. We'll talk all that's about answering Drew's question. All right. I'm trying to just go through. 2 DC actors are in it, and Neil Brooks, Peacemaker, and J. Alfonso Nicholas Lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm talking about the Toxic trailer.
Toxic trailer. So I'll look for that while we're doing all this stuff.
I appreciate that. We got Fernando dropping some jewels. We got Annette dropping some jewels. Appreciate that.
Heart, thank you.
Yeah. The Whale Fall trailer. We got that queued up. We'll watch that later tonight. Man. Said I was watching one review that had me cracking up, saying you have looked in the mirror, or have you looked at John? He can't get anything he wants whenever he wants. Then you have you looked in the mirror, or
have you looked at John?
John?
Can't get everything he wants. Come on, you know better. You know what's going on. You know why. You know why John don't get what he wants.
Yeah.
You know what it is. That's all right. Eventually, I hope that in this 10-year break that he talk. Well, I'm not. We'll talk about this.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit. we got somebody waiting to join us in a little bit. Man. Something like that. Man, that's you got my ticket for Doom Part 3. Nice. Yeah.
I don't know if I think it's not going to be one of those that's going to be sell out. I think you'll still be able to get the tickets for Doom.
I think that, what was it? I saw it might be IGN or somebody saying like the pre-sales for Dune is like doing really, really good. Like it's outpacing Spider-Man supposedly. I was like, that's crazy.
Doomsday, I believe, but the pre-sales for
Doom. Yeah. Nah. I was like,
I could go into my thing right now. So my Doomsday is already sold out. Doomsday is already sold out for the whole first day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were looking at the other day.
Yeah. Doom, it's totally open. I could tap dance all over wherever I want to go see any of these seats.
Yeah, I haven't got my tickets for that one for Dune yet. Oh man. All right. Indy chose to play Rogue over being in Heat 2. Did she make the right decision? Hell yeah. 100%. 100%. Yeah. That Leonardo DiCaprio's like advice is that's
stupid.
That's stupid. That's for somebody like, I don't even know,
who's royalty and doesn't have to worry about money ever.
I was gonna say like somebody like Denzel, but fucking Denzel's gonna be in Black Panther 3.
Like, I want to make some money too.
Yeah, he's like, right before I retire, get that big payday. Yeah, no, it's yeah, that's an easy call. Easy call.
Because supposedly Acme, I want to see that this weekend.
Oh, I forgot that comes out this weekend.
Yeah, remember that.
Yeah, I gotta see that one. But what was it? The not Dustin Hoffman. Philip C. Moore Hoffman or whatever his name is. His son, who was in The Long Walk. Supposedly he was up for Cyclops, and then he couldn't make it to a bunch of auditions because of something else he was filming, so he couldn't get it. I was like, what? Like, unless you're like, what are you talking? Like that? You stop whatever you're doing. Like, hey, I need a day, and then you go through the audition. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, there's nothing you're doing that's gonna give you as much money as a Marvel payday.
100%.
I think being a nepo baby.
You don't think that you're gonna have a resurgence of Marvel? I think you're gonna have a small resurgence of Marvel for next, like,
I think so.
2028, 2029, it's going to be a big resurgence for them.
Yeah, I think so. All right. I want a live action movie of Sandman. I'm not talking about the Spider-Man villain.
Sandman is excellent. I love the way we got from Netflix. I have a lot of the graphic novels for it, so I'm down with that.
Yeah. We'll make $1 billion.
No,
I don't think it will.
I don't think it will. Closer. I think we're looking at 750 to 850.
Yeah,
which is not bad. It's commendable, but it's not making $1 billion.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and in Oak Street, definitely want to see that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Bringing our guest.
Yes.
And talk some lanterns a little bit. What's up, Derpy?
What up, Derpy?
Hello, gentlemen. How are we?
Hey.
Doing well.
Good. Oh yeah, it was like last time you were here. and Brian wasn't here. now
See,
you
right.
Brandman's not here.
Exactly.
That's good.
Coincidence? I think not. I'm joking.
What was that?
I said coincidence? I think not.
Exactly. One of us is not here. Derpy comes in.
Yeah. Yeah, so I know we talked about I just edited our lanterns video from the other day, and it was like almost an hour, and I had to cut it down, and it was still like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Almost. Well, also I was gone for a little bit because I had lost the internet, so Brian was kind of
just
stalling a little
bit.
Yeah.
I was tap dancing like
yeah. Yeah, so but there's just so much more for the show, and for good and for bad. I think there's a lot of stuff about it. But yeah, but I know Derpy, you wanted to come on and you want to talk about it, for a while since like before the first trailer, you want to talk about it. So, because
guys,
go ahead.
I want to keep this about 15 minutes. So
yeah,
keep this about 15 minutes. I don't want to, because we have so many other things to do, but I did want to get you on here and talk about it because I want to hear what your opinion was too, right?
I know you did a watch party, right, Derpy?
I tried to.
Oh, okay. I saw the notification.
No, wait. No, I did. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost the end of the week, so I don't even remember. So.
Yeah. Well, I know like watch parties could be a pain if something's not working right. So.
No, I was using the app you guys.
Cosme?
Nice.
Yeah. It's pretty clutch.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's super nice. So I know everyone in chat already knows what me and Brian kind of think about it. But what do you think about it, Derpy? What's your opinion on the show?
First and foremost, my guess for their opinion on it, it's not Marvel. Simple as that. It's not Marvel. No, I'm just joking with you guys. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I thought it was a pretty good setup as a pilot. Definitely getting hate that it shouldn't, but hey, that's beside the point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could say the same thing for Supergirl, but like I said, beside the point. Like, I felt like both actors killed it.
Okay.
It's just
I agree with that.
it's just like it did feel a little bit out of character for both.
100%.
But from what was given to them. But I overall love the tone.
Mm-hmm. Like the whole True Detective-esque
Yeah.
of it all.
Yeah. Because I mean, in a way, they are pretty much detectives. They're space cops.
Space cops, yeah. Yeah.
So I just don't understand what's the problem with that, from a different point of view of or a different creative take on them.
Mm-hmm.
And what they're used to, or just like, because you can't just rehash like the same. See, exactly, Lawrence. Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you.
DC stands for.
Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you. You just can't go straight into. I mean, you can, but like, you got to build towards it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to build towards the space side of DC, in my opinion. But I overall like I overall like the pilot and setup.
Okay.
Unlike most let's just say disrespectful YouTubers on the internet, but hey, that's beside the point.
I got some things I didn't like about it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, as I said, I don't like the way they treated John. I don't.
I agree.
Love even the way it looks, because I'm afraid as soon as we see them in the green, it's just not going to look the way I want Green Lantern to look. And I'm afraid of that, the brown tones. I don't think it's going to. Sometimes when it's too grounded, right?
Right.
It's not the idea that's on Earth and there's space cops. It's the idea that it's the tone itself looks brown, like they're trying to ground it in a way that you don't necessarily need to. And I don't love the way that they're going with Hal. I don't love the way they're going with John. But it's the first episode, so you don't know where it's going to end up. So like, even if in my mind I'm thinking I'm not loving this, I'm not going to
That's why you watch it
for everybody, because you want to see where it goes.
That's why you watch it. That's what entertainment's for.
Yeah. I didn't
see.
I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind Hal that much. Like he reminds me of like Hal, as he was turning into Parallax. Very like F this place, F these bosses. Like he hated the Guardians. That's why he kind of like went crazy in the first place. Like I feel like he's at that point of it. So I don't mind him too much. He doesn't feel too off. There's some issues with him, like because we just don't know yet. Of his past.
I mean, I kind of know what they could be going towards, but hey, that's just
me. Yeah, like why he won't wear the uniform, stuff like that. Why he chose that uniform? Because I feel like once we see another Green Lantern, I really I'm hoping I hope that it looks more comic booky. It looks more space kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping when John finally gets the suit on, it looks more like animated series kind of style.
Like
because they already did his little, his jacket and the turtleneck kind of thing. Like they had that kind of already going. So with the goatee at the end. So I feel like they're gonna go that route. But Hal, I'm like, I think there's a lot of things around Hal where like we don't know. Like, is that even Hal? Is he already dead? Yeah, like
is Hal really dead? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
I just
is this a Manhunter taking his place?
Right.
They can shapeshift now.
I just think it's funny. Not to, but I just think it's funny that there's certain YouTubers that are just targeted because of the ending, and it's not like they've never read a comic book in their life, right? If you know what I'm saying, like a twist or anything. But
the ending, I don't think the ending's a problem. Like I don't.
It isn't. It isn't. It's set up.
Yeah, it's setting up the mystery.
Right. It's simple as that.
Yeah, it's very True Detective. Like, hey, here's the ending that we're gonna tease at the very start, and enjoy the ride, And also, I believe, was it Lindelof? I think was talking in an interview. Well, it was one of the showrunners, and was saying he understands why everyone's mad. You're killing off this guy, but he said, if you feel like that after episode 8, then we can talk. So I was like, okay. So I feel like they're just like, hey, let us give this to you, and then once you have the entire story and the mysteries figured out, then you judge us. So I was like,
I say I wish they would have given us 2 episodes, because I think
100%.
you can go ahead and give us that first episode, and we're talking about these problems, right? But if they had a second episode and all this stuff kind of gets resolved, then none of these complaints hold any water, right? So then you know what's going on. You don't have to have all the answers. You just can understand that the characters are going to be respected. You're going to get more answers. You're going to like John in 2026 more than you like him in 2016. You're going to understand all those things. Like, I can say I don't like all the things I just said, right? Knowing that by this next episode, when in 2026, all that shit could change. All of it could change, and not have to worry about it. And as long as they don't do too many flashbacks, I think it still could be really good, and all the complaints I have be resolved. And that's why I think those are the reasons why you usually drop 2 episodes when you're starting off something that's brand new like this. And I think that's a misstep.
I agree.
Yeah. And you see so many shows do that for that reason, like X-Men 97, drop the first 3, and that makes sense.
That's the arc. It sets the arc. even though they messed up the arc. They forgot what the arc was, but it does set up the arc.
Yeah. But even like what we were talking about earlier, Reacher, drops the first 3 episodes, and in doing so, it's like you get like, here's your characters, here's your story, here's your dilemma, and then the rest, everything else is working at what's going on, So yeah, but I mean, I'm still gonna like, just like Ace said, let them cook, see what we get at the end, and that's it. Yeah.
If it's bad,
where's Lanterns at? It's on HBO.
By episode 5 I still don't like their direction, I will say I don't like the direction, and then I will be more vocal. But for it to be so early,
yeah.
How many episodes altogether? Is there 8?
8. There's going to be 8. Yes.
Yeah. So by episode 5,
half point
to
the 5, now you say I don't like the way they do it. Now you understand why you don't like it. Right now you don't. It's like saying you don't like something. It reminds me of kids that say I don't like ice cream and never had tasted ice cream. Like,
I will say this.
No.
Or they see it's green. They see it's green and it's like the pistachio kind of whatever. Like,
ew, what is that? This is
exactly.
disgusting.
I'll say this though. All the insiders, I've only seen the first 7. They have not seen episode 8.
That makes sense.
They're waiting for the release of episode 8.
Because that makes sense. Because
everybody's loved it. That's the thing.
Here's the issue with that, things like that. I don't want them to fall into the same trap Daredevil fell in.
That's fair.
That you wait too long to put him in the costume. You wait too long to explain what's going on. You go so detective. You're thinking like you're smarter than everybody else, and then you lose everybody.
Yeah, like you forget you're a comic book show, so
you need a comic book hero to be in the freaking costume. Don't wait till episode 7 to put us in the costume. Don't do that.
Yeah, and you could do that with flashbacks. I think that would at least hold us off. I think. I mean, I forget who said it. Can't wait for the Sinestro episode. Or Fernando said it. Like, seeing other characters and being in space is like the Green Lanterns. You need to be in space at one point. So I think it's going to be like a flashback kind of scene, or maybe he just like dips off planet for a bit and goes does something. But
I don't think
you need to
afford to go 4 or 5 episodes and not be in.
No, you got to do it.
So Brian,
at least in the first 3 episodes, somewhere in there.
You want comic booky? You want comic booky Green Lantern? Do you want the squirrel?
Oh hell yeah! I want the squirrel so bad. This is one of my favorites.
More Green Lantern than.
I'm pretty sure it'll show up knowing Gunn being in charge, even though it's not his directive show.
No, Chip is one of my favorites. Like, it's crazy. My 2 of my favorite lanterns is Chip, just because it's so stupid, and then the Red Lanterns have a cat. That is one of my favorite lantern backstories of all of them.
I do believe that Chip. If I don't believe he's going to be here this season.
No, he won't.
I don't think so.
This season, no. Maybe next season. Because it's confirmed they're doing season 2.
They do a movie.
Yeah. But this is another whole nother problem, and I don't want to go too into it because we only have 3 more minutes. But this should be a fucking movie. It shouldn't be a TV show. Supergirl should have been a TV show. This should have been a movie. What? Jon Stewart's a bigger character. He's a Green Lantern. He's a Green Lantern that the people that around my age grew up with. The story should be him and Hal. It should be a movie. It should be cinematic. It should be epic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Supergirl is very much it's Gunn's style. Don't get me wrong. It is definitely Gunn's style, but I don't think it's a big enough character to carry a DC without a Batman. And when you do right now a DCU without a Batman, you cannot continue to go with B-list and C-list and D-list characters in the movies and then put the TV shows with the more popular characters. I think it's a bad decision. I think it's dangerous, and it's possible that James Gunn could be gone before we even get there. So why would you do that? It's like hurting yourself. Like why cut off your nose and try and look at your face? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Do not. I think normies know who Jon Stewart is. I think most normies because of the cartoons. Because of the cartoons.
Yeah, the animated, like more people know who Jon Stewart is than they know who Hal Jordan is.
Probably.
I feel like there's just a lot of people that are impatient and they're used to character building like the MCU instead of world building. But that's just me, I guess.
If you don't have a world, like you won't be able to build any characters if the world doesn't exist anymore. If
that's true, but like I said, people are impatient.
If I was doing a basketball team, right?
Because they want 8 characters instead of world building.
If I was building a basketball team and I had on my bench Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah.
And then I waited for
which Michael Jordan we talking about though?
It doesn't even matter. If I had Bulls
Michael Jordan or Wizards Michael Jordan. Come on,
I care is it Batman this one because he's gonna be the brave and the bold. It's Wizard back Michael Jordan. I don't care what it is. You don't keep Michael Jordan on the bench.
Yeah.
For the first 4 years of trying to build a team. Like I got him right here, but I'm not going to release him. I think that's a bad decision. I think it's a decision that could ruin an entire universe before you get it off the ground.
Right.
Yeah. But even like going back to like what should be movies is like if you're setting up a universe real quick, I think very much like what Brian is saying is set up your Justice League, right?
Right.
You can take your time. All of those members should have their own movie. Don't introduce a Justice League member in a TV show. And then also you're doing the story of Supergirl, right? Woman of Tomorrow, that's already a graphic novel. That's already I think it's 8 issues. 8 issues.
Set up for freaking
it's already done for a TV show, you know? So like you could have done TV shows. Each issue is an episode. And then boom, there's your whole season. And then you allowed everyone to kind of fall in love with Supergirl rather than really pushing her whole story. And then you could still add in Lobo. You still could have done other things like that. You could have added other characters, you know. But you know, where Green Lantern, I don't think you need to have like a big setup. Just like quick introduction to them. They train, they fight the big bad guy. Like it's not difficult to do, but you just have to have the right characters and a good script. You know, like that's why the Ryan Reynolds thing was so bad. Was like, yeah, it was a good actor. You know, I think he fit the role, but like the role didn't work because it sucked. You know, it was like I think they were trying to do it was too boring. It was too bland. You know, so and then so that's why it's like you have decades of storylines that you could have done.
Yeah,
you know, done it. You know. And you could have even done what you did with Superman. You like didn't need an origin story. You could have done, you know, like older Hal or even a Hal and a John working together. You know, like that would have been super cool. You know, you could have done Hal and like John and Guy and done a fucking like Lethal Weapon type of movie. Like that would have been awesome. That would have been super awesome. You know, so
but I just feel like if your main movie, if you're doing Superman, right? You should have done a TV show with Supergirl and then brought her into the cinematic from there, like, and go off of his success, right? Instead of dooming her to be put, first of all, in a terrible place in this year's movie zeitgeist. It was a terrible place. I said it for months. Why are you putting her here? That was a terrible idea, right? But you push her to like more August, where there's not as much stuff going out. But if you're going to do it, you put it, you build her up in a TV show that tells, because Woman of Tomorrow is a great story. And people will be lost in the story part of it, right? And start to understand and love the character and understand the trials and tribulations. Instead of rushing any of this stuff, you understand who she is, especially because you're introducing this character to a lot of people, right? Green Lantern, you're not introducing.
Yeah.
Green Lantern, that's why you're making a movie. That's why it's cinematic. I just think they have their wires crossed, and I don't think you can last to 2029 without Batman. I don't.
I agree.
100%.
Obviously, I want this universe to succeed, but it's not looking like it. As of right now, DC, the whole problem with DC, Ryan and Tank, is everyone has a perspective, a point of view on what DC is in their mind. There's also different eras
That's what I'm
of
saying.
DC that it's hard
Mhm.
to adapt. Like everybody's used to the DCAU, which I grew up on, which probably you guys grew up on a little bit on.
Dude, it's the best animated
It is,
place to ever. If
Yeah.
you
but there's
have an
some.
animated universe, why don't you ever revisit that? Why
I've
don't you
always
go
said
back?
it's the blueprint,
So
but
Yeah.
why are you
I agree.
ignoring that? Why are we skipping around and doing these other things to try to revamp it and reinvent a wheel when the wheel's right in front of you? I don't understand. You know, as I say, that's why you can go with Jon Stewart with a cinematic movie, because we already have it. Making the animated series, do that stuff. Animated Justice League works. Build the characters to get to there. Build the characters to do that.
Yeah. Who am I already?
which is why I was
That
gonna point
way.
out,
And
like I said, everyone has their own perspective on DC, like from like the golden age to the silver age to like all the 80s stuff shows that were made and with like Linda Carter and Christopher
Mhm.
Reeve, Michael Keaton, even Super Friends. All the everyone has their own perspective of DC, and there's a rich history of different eras. And I feel like at this point, if they were to actually attempt to, I don't even know if they should reboot her at this point because um but if they did do it, if I did it, it should be done by eras and specific storylines, but that's just me.
Yeah, I
It.
think when you haven't had success in the universe for a while, it's
Yeah,
really important like, it's like in baseball, right?
because there's
You've
different
been striking
versions
out
of
a
hit
lot.
breakers
You
too.
better go
Mhm.
hit a single. Show
Right.
me you can hit triple singles, right? You start to
Yeah.
get on base, manufacture runs, right? This is what you need to be. That's how you build. You try to bring things together. You know, instead
Yeah.
of still swinging for the fences and then was surprised as out. Like I think that's
Yeah.
it's a stupid way of doing things.
So get Brad Pitt from Moneyball to run DCU. Let's go. I would say Jonah
Oh,
Hill, but he's a little problematic right now. I mean, I guess so is Brad Pitt,
and the
but
I
new
was like, yeah.
Superman is Jonah Hill.
Oh god.
oh god.
Bleep.
So, yeah, no more resets. But I mean, but like you're saying, like the anime stuff, that's a blueprint, like easy. It's
It's
like
always been the
you know,
blueprint.
kind of with what Brian was saying, it's like when you are struggling to find a win with a universe you're trying to do,
Yeah.
just go back to what was winning all the time. You know, and
Mhm.
the anime stuff is easy. You don't have to do copy and paste, but you know,
Just-
hire the writers. You know, maybe
That's
have
what
them as
I've been saying for
advisors.
years.
You know, yeah. So yeah, you could do so much stuff, but there is like kind of going with what Derpy was saying. Like there is a lot of different
Characters.
avenues, you know,
Yep.
well, because you have the animated stuff, then you have the animated movie stuff, well, then you have the old live action TV shows, then you have the movies, you know, from the 80s and 90s. So it's like DC had a lot of stuff out there that people attach, you know, themselves to, you know. So it's where Marvel is like fresh, like, you know what I mean, besides Spider-Man, like, you know, I don't think I ever saw like a good well a real Thor, you know, like, you know, I mean there's been, you know, shitty versions of Thor and Captain America,
Oh, I was
you know,
talking about
but
this
not
the other day.
real. Yeah, you know, not the like real, you know, like
Yeah.
so like but with DC it's like, and we saw a bunch of different Batmans. TV
Yeah.
show, animated, you know, movies, different versions, grounded, not grounded, you know, and, you know, so you know, yeah. So then it becomes a little bit harder, you know, when you start to like, well, what version should we appease
Yep.
fans? So, but I think the animated is still that I think
Kevin
personally
Conroy.
is the best. Yeah, Kevin Conroy, or
It doesn't
Kevin
even matter though,
Conroy.
but you have to
You
have
know,
the character of Batman.
yeah,
Yeah.
He is
in general,
more popular than Superman. He's
yeah,
more popular than everyone else you could bring in there. He is the
yeah,
most. It's literally, in my opinion, Spider-Man and Batman fighting for number one. right? And everybody else is below. So if you once again, the Michael Jordan, you have Michael Jordan sitting on the bench, and you're like, no, we're not gonna do that. No, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna do a Michael Jordan. We're gonna release Space Jam, but we're not gonna go put Michael Jordan in this thing. It doesn't make sense to do this. I don't understand why we continue. Space Jam's a fine movie, right? It's fun. It's not building my team. It's not building what I need to build. That's the problem. And until they get this right, we're gonna have problems.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was like, you talk like Michael Jordan kind of thing. It was like, meanwhile, like, you know, Spider-Man, Kobe is over there just, you know, making billions of dollars.
Like,
you know,
you could
like,
be
that's what you
doing
do.
this.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I always want DC to succeed because I'm always been a DC fan, just because of the DCAU mainly, and with the DC characters being created before Marvel, it just sucks. Just, you can't create your own universe and
It
seeing
shouldn't have
Marvel
been.
just succeed.
But
It just
they've
stinks.
now screwed up Batman into two back-to-back people running this whole thing. You know, Snyder. It's funny because we all talk about getting rid of Snyder.
Yep.
Snyder would have done a better Batman, right? And that could have saved all of it. So, like,
Yeah,
you need a Batman to solidify your universe. So why not bring Batman in there early? What are we doing?
Yeah. Second movie, Superman and then Batman.
Batman.
And I think
you do
I
whatever
agree.
the hell you want to do.
no, you third should probably be them teaming up, do
Well,
like Public Enemies or you know some of the world's finest. Like,
it's
yeah.
really because Fernando pointed out. I mean, because the Batman movie trilogy happened, that's mainly why they really can't.
Yeah.
No, you do. You figure out a way to put Batman in there.
I'm not doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not with the merger though. I'll tell you that.
It doesn't matter. But that might be your only choice now.
It
'cause
might,
you put
right?
in
I agree at this point. Yes, it
Mm.
might be the only move because they have to get things going with the DCU.
Exactly. And the problem with DC is that and this is like the last thing I want to say on this whole subject is DC has splintered their fans, their fan base, right? We have
Yeah, well,
you have Elseworld, you have
yeah,
Snyder, you have Gunn. Instead of I think I've been saying this pretty consistently. Instead of separating everybody, start to do things that build it together, that can
yeah.
bring these things together.
Mhm.
Why don't you try to figure out a way that I can get all three of these groups together and love DC using animated concepts?
Bring on the writers, bring on as at the very least as advisors, or you know, they rework scripts or something like that, or they give you the initial ideas, you know. Yeah. You know, so get the animated guys.
Mhm.
Get Zack Snyder to do a Batman movie.
Batman. How hard is that? This is what he's supposed to do. This is what he's good at. It's perfect for him. So why are we not doing? Why not bring Snyder in to do that? Why not? If Gunn is going to run it, tell Gunn to get off Twitter and shut the hell up. Run the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do these things. You can bring all of it together.
Yeah.
It all can make sense.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait.
Yeah. And now and I who's this? Fuck, what was his name? Muschemi, I think. The guy who's lined up to direct the Batman movie. I think he's a good director. Granted, you know, the Flash was whatever the Flash was, you know, but I think that had a lot of studio
The Batman
problems.
scenes are cool.
Yeah, you know, but the dude's done it. You know, he did the 2 movies and the TV show, and those are all amazing. Like, I can't wait for the next season of it, you know.
Yeah.
So like the dude like can tell a story, you know. So it's not that he's the problem. It's just you could do more with bringing Snyder in and doing a movie.
Yeah.
You know,
letting him
you know,
do
and Batman would have been the best
how
way to do it.
Cool dark Batman could have been, and we will be sitting here today saying DC has a chance to make this universe really work, instead of saying, man, all these people are vying for control, and we're splitting it up. We're hurting all of DC by not bringing it together.
Yeah.
Can I respond to Mama Bear's comment?
Which one?
Be careful.
1205.
Was it this one that initially splintered?
No,
DC by letting go?
1205.
Oh,
that one. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
They're all old now. What's the point of bringing them back?
Yeah, I don't know if you could finish.
And they're not even interested in the projects. All the
some of them are.
Some of them are.
Some of them.
I don't know if you need to do that, but you can merge them. You can give him Batman and let his story be told in a Snyder way, because Snyder understands. I feel like
I always said animated would be the way to go for them.
Well,
if they want to finish, they want to finish the story, yes.
But if Gunn understands Superman, Snyder can understand Batman. You can start building this the right way. Treat your directors like
my next point. If they bring Snyder back, he would have to he can't do the Snyderverse. I would say, if they're gonna, I would bring him back for the DCU instead.
But you gotta tell Gunn.
But I wouldn't bring him back for the Snyderverse. Yes, that's who the guy. As long as he continues the DCU instead of, and maybe he can make it into his own vision of what his ideas originally were. But I would say all the stuff that he originally wanted to do could be down the line, but he wanted everything all at once.
I don't think he did. I think the company did. I think
it was the studio
that's
too.
True. That's true.
Studio
I don't think Snyder. Is the problem.
But you get what I'm saying, though. He should be. If they're going to bring him back, he needs to be the guy to take charge after Gunn and continue the DCU instead of his Snyderverse.
Yeah,
that's the only way I'm bringing him back.
Yeah, that's it. I would just have him do stuff. But I mean, if you bring him in, you have him do the Snyderverse, you run into the same problem that Matt Reeves is having with the Batman. You don't need to have all these multiverses things going on. Marvel already is running into that problem with oh well, that's a variant, and then that really happened. It's no, and they're figured it out, and they're bringing it all back together. So this whole Elseworld thing that James Gunn, it was just a thing he had to say to allow Warner Brothers to well, we're gonna do this movie whether you like it or not. So and he's yeah, Elseworlds, so. But I definitely would like to see Snyder come in and do something with Gunn in the DCU. I think, like Brian said, I think that would help a lot of the fan bases and stuff. But for the Snyderverse, if you were to try to bring it back, I think it would just cause way more problems. It would cause way more problems.
You know what character I've always wanted to actually two characters I always wanted to see in live action. Terry McGinnis.
They're not that old.
Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
And Static Shock.
100%.
Those are the two main characters because I always used to wake up, watch those cartoons, and they were the best. They were awesome.
The Batman Static comic book is phenomenal, and it sold a lot, and you couldn't do that. But you have to get the world off the ground.
That's the future. So you have to have the universe established before. You got years and years before getting to that.
You gotta do the Justice League first before you can go
right.
Justice League.
Right.
Yeah, which is goes back to the issue of original Justice League members being on the TV rather than the big screen. You need to make Green Lantern cinematic. Just because he needs to have that level. It's because people are gonna because there's gonna be people who are not gonna watch it just because it's not on the big screen, and they're oh well, it's not important, right?
That means you didn't believe in it, because you didn't put money behind it.
Yeah, and I feel they're trying to be like Marvel, because that's the thing, but instead of learning from their mistake of hey, maybe not let's not put everything on streamings, also let's not do multiverse stuff yet. but they're doing all the opposite. All right, we're gonna put all this stuff on. We're gonna put this on TV, and this is gonna be on TV, and blah blah blah. And then we're gonna do Elseworlds, and technically, yeah.
Don't
it's
don't
too
over
much.
confuse it. Don't overdo it. Make it simple. Bring everyone back. Figure out a way to tell a cohesive story with all your fandom, so people will love you again. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but also, I think that's what they're doing with Green Lantern show. I think they're
Yeah.
making it entertaining enough and stuff like that. I hope in the next couple episodes, I think it was Lawrence said it. We get into some of the Green Lantern vibes of it, because we got cool characters, that are both acting very well. They have chemistry together and everything like that. But now let's get into more of the comic book of it all. Like, I want to know, how strong is Hal? Like he struggled to bubble that alien that blew up. Like, was it because he hasn't charged? Why hasn't he charged? Why can't he get the lantern to charge the ring? So there's like things, either that, or I think he's not supposed to have the ring. Like, the Guardians already fired him.
The Guardians is saying, get John ready. And if you go back to the lantern,
that's true, Fernando.
To charge the ring is going to erase him and make gold to John. Maybe that's why he doesn't go.
So yeah, something like that. So I'm like, there's a lot of things where it's like entertaining. It's a good enough story. It's not too over convoluted yet. But it's a good little mystery. So kind of.
He is confirmed for Man of Tomorrow. So.
Yep.
John Stewart.
Stewart.
Yep.
Because I heard supposedly the Man of Tomorrow is going to start bringing a lot of these other characters together,
metahumans,
to help Superman.
Yep.
So
one thing I'm going to say is you have to be very careful that you don't with black characters, because he's it's not many in DC. You have to be very careful that you're tell people that you're putting money behind them and you believe in these characters just the same as you believe in these other characters that you're spending money in. And that's why I think it would have done really well for them to not done Supergirl and did Lanterns as a movie. It would have been putting something out there that we're going to respect this in this way.
Yeah. Agree.
That's all we got. So.
But like for episode 1, what would you rate the first episode, Derpy?
8.5, 10.
So B.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at, like B plus ish, 8.5.
Yeah,
I think that's about where I'm at right now.
I'm a little bit lower. I'm a solid B.
Yeah. It was like
solid B.
Yeah,
a solid B, Brian.
Yeah,
come on now.
Yeah, it's a 8.0 out of 10. Yeah, solid B.
Yeah, I think mine was probably like a 8. After I watched it the first time, and then watching it the second time, and I really kind of digging it into it a little bit more, seeing things, after hearing other people talk about it, it kind of like made me think more, which made me enjoy the episode a little more. But I mean, it's still 8.5 it's not like,
it's solid.
it's not that
exceptional.
big of a deal. Yeah, exactly. So
it's solid, not exceptional.
Exactly.
That's what it is right now.
Yeah,
so it could be great.
It could be great. I wonder if like by episode like 7, I go back and look at episode 1. You're like, things make sense now. I appreciate that first episode more.
Totally.
You'll be saying, what were we thinking? What were we talking about? Why we were hating this?
Yes, they'll release 2 episodes so we get there.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
But I would just say, just ride it out. Watch the show. That's the whole purpose of entertainment. Just watch it. And see how it goes. Then judge.
Yeah, exactly. See how it plays out.
Right.
But cool. Yeah. It was fun. But are you doing another watch party on Sunday? Are you gonna try to?
I think so.
Okay.
Did you guys do one, or did you
No, we haven't.
No. Okay.
It's just a weird time because usually Sunday shows, unless like it's me and my wife like are both like really into it, like something like Lestat, I usually don't watch it until Monday. So
Well, in 2 weeks you can't watch it, or 3 weeks. I don't know because the Bears will be on soon.
oh yeah,
Coming soon.
coming very soon. Yeah,
I actually have you guys winning the division this year, so
Me too.
heck yeah. That's every
maybe
year.
not the Super Bowl, but I would say you would be competitive enough to be there. Maybe.
Super Bowl, Super Bears. Let's go.
Do it. They didn't get paid for that new stadium.
Not in Indiana.
Jeez.
Who thought that would be a good idea to move you guys there?
Tank. It's his fault. All of it.
Yeah.
It's all your fault, Tank. It's all your
Yeah.
fault.
That was it.
It is his fault. Look, he's wearing the wrong hat.
Right?
He's wearing the wrong hat, Brian. That's it's entirely his fault.
Yeah. Yeah. It was who thought it was a good idea? It was like the people in the office. They were like, "Hey, tax incentives." They're like, "Cool."
100%.
It's like, "Well, what about your fans?" Fuck them.
They'll come.
They'll come either way. It don't matter. Just so I'm like, technically, yeah. Yeah. Because all they're gonna say is like, well, technically you can get in and out of the stadium easier, which that probably is a big plus. Like they're gonna do all these things. They're like, oh look, and we got a special tailgate section.
I was only get radiation poisoning a little bit.
Yeah, right. You only smell the burning sulfur down the block only a little bit. It pairs well with the burgers and hot dog smell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
Indiana Bears. Exactly.
That does not sound right. That does not sound right at all.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't be the first team that plays in a whole different state.
Don't hate on my Bears. Don't be calling about my Indiana Bears. That's that. Come on. Come on.
Yeah. It's all the Packers fans that are gonna be spouting that.
That's all right. F them. F Green Bay. Yeah, it's Green Bay. It's not even a city. It's a village.
Screw your cheese.
It's literally just the stadium. That's Green Bay. It's just the stadium.
Screw your cheese too, Green Bay.
Exactly. Wow.
All right. Thanks, Derpy, man. Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it, Derp.
All right, fellas. Appreciate it.
All right. And then anybody watching, make sure you guys go check out Derpy.
100%.
So
appreciate
you. Yeah. Tell Last Relic we said hi. And can because he always pops in himself. He's got some wild takes, but
yes, yeah. I mean, not as bad as those two dudes that are on that have wild takes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But I've seen Last Relic have some wild takes. I was like,
yes,
all right.
Those two dudes.
Yeah.
But all right, fellas, have a good night.
All right, man.
Talk to you later. Take it easy. Later. All right. Oh man, free corn games. that's how they bring people in. Come and get your free corn. Yeah,
full of terribleness.
Yeah. The Dan said it's off subject, but is anyone watching Furious on Hulu? I'm 2 episodes in, hooked in. I heard it's really good.
I'm embarrassed to say that I watch shows that are not necessarily good just because I started them and I like sci-fi so much. So like Hulu has The Ark. It is one of the worst sci-fi movies I've ever seen, or TV shows I've ever seen. I watch it every week. Every single week.
You're just like you're already in.
I'm committed. This is what I'm doing. I'm pot committed. I'm going to keep on going. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I gave up. Like The Flash, I gave up on that.
I watched it all the way to the end.
Yeah.
I never saw the last episode. That's why I was like, when Iris said we are the Flash, I was like, yeah, it might be time for me to get off the bus.
I was off by way before that. Like we, can you imagine like Barry does like we?
I see you not run one sprint. You ain't go back in time not one time.
Yeah, like listen, like you yelling at me in the headset to go faster is not we.
if you could run about 5 miles per hour faster, it actually might work. I know this lady. I see the same thing you see on the screen. I'm running. Like,
yeah.
Iris.
Marbury said the studio rushed Justice League. I mean, it was so much studio interference with all the Snyderverse kind of stuff. You know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, with that, I don't like. You can't blame him with like jumping to that so fast because they made him because they wanted Marvel. They're like, give us Marvel right now. It's like, yeah, cool, but Marvel's like, you know, what,
8
12
years
films
in front of it? Like,
yeah, eight, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like 8
2007 when they
years.
started, and then you're like 2013, 2014, like catch up.
Yeah. Because when did the first Avengers come out? Was that 2012? 2014?
2011, I thought. But
2011, something like that. Yeah, so you're talking about like four years from the start, plus like a bunch of movies. It had to be at least like 12 movies before they even got to that.
2012.
So 2012. Yeah, because Iron Man was 2008. So yeah, so 4 years. You know, and all the movies that, you know, for better or for worse, all the movies. Yeah. Yeah, but that was, man, who was running that one at the time? Viacom, I think.
Yep.
Or it was AT&T.
Yes.
I can't remember who was running during the Snyder years. I don't know. But either way, I mean, they both sucked. They both weren't good. Yeah. I found out today that they're going to continue Arkham series with Terry McGinnis and Batman Beyond. Oh,
yep. I heard that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I heard that same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So check it out. I'm telling you, I think there are 5 or 6 episodes out now. Okay. Yeah.
I will try to watch tomorrow. Just going through all your comments.
That Tamika knows what's up. She's watching it. I've been telling everyone and their mom about Furious. At first, I thought when you said Furious, I know there's like a movie, like a martial art movie called Furious out right now that I want to see. So
Furious on Hulu. I wrote that down.
Check that out.
All right. Well, do you want to do a trailer or do you want to talk about Magneto?
I kind of want to watch the Whale Fall trailer.
Let's do that first then.
Let's upload season 4.
Yeah.
They're doing another season of Upload?
Uh-huh.
Really? I thought it was done after
Nope. Right. We want to find out who died, which one's going to be there. So yeah, Upload season 4. It's coming out soon, I think.
Okay. What's up, Hunter? Said they're gonna shop the prequel 300 to Netflix if this is true. The prequel to 300.
So $2.99. Like,
is there a comic book for a prequel of 300?
Actually, I've never, because
that would be Snyder. Because Snyder did 300.
A 300 prequel television shows in early development with Zack Snyder, involved in talks to direct and executive produce it.
I'd be cool with that. I like 300. I even like the sequel. A lot of people didn't care for the sequel. I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, also, you got Eva Green. I mean, she's always fucking topless, like in everything. It's just like, hey, you don't have to get topless. She goes, but I want to. Like, she's already everything she's in.
It's already off.
Always.
You sure?
Always. What was the other one? Sin City. This 2. Shit, same thing. Just randomly, just naked. Like,
you turn on the screen goes away.
Yeah. Like, she writes it in the contract. She goes, I have to be naked. Oh man. Any faith in live action Nova? I think so.
It's missed too many things, too many directors. I mean, too many missteps. I don't know if it's even going to happen.
I think after the reboot, because you have to explain the whole what happened with Nova, the Nova Core and everything, and Thanos is destroying it.
When you reboot, why do you have to do that?
Because it's not a hard reboot. It's just a soft reboot. They're just putting everything in one timeline.
But they're focusing on the mutants. I don't know if that needs to happen right now.
That's true. That is true.
Even though, as I said, they did add a new movie to 2029, but I don't think Nova is the answer. I think it's more like Iron Man 4 or something like
that. It's funny. It's true. Yeah. The Kingdom Hearts. I think
we did it.
Did we? I think we watched.
We can't do a 4-minute trailer.
No.
We would be banned.
But we did the little teaser that they put out.
Yes.
The little, like minute and a half or whatever it was. Yeah, we watched that. Yeah, 4 minutes. Yeah.
That's over the line where we will be pushed to the side. That's why we don't do when they do 5 minutes of a TV show, why we don't show it, because it's too long. We can't do that.
Yeah.
And still be on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, make sure they read my comment about the Kingdom Hearts trailer. Thanks. You collector's comment, please. No, I saw earlier. Just the 4 minutes. That's even that one that we watched that he recommended. The Rayamanda.
Yeah,
that was the Bollywood one.
That did that. That was
no, it wasn't Collector. It was somebody else. That was kind of long, but I know something like that we're probably not going to get claimed for because
it's it's from India,
more international. Yeah. Disney on the end, Disney and Square Enix, they're like, hold up.
It's so funny because when we finish the show, like we already have claims automatically on it.
Immediately. It's still processing, and it's like boom, boom, boom. Especially Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Does not play around.
Warner Bros. and Universal, they have claims immediately.
Yeah, and it's like there's no point of fighting them. Disney's pretty good with like asking them to let it go. They usually let it go. Amazon's pretty good at that too. Paramount sucks now. They used to be good. Paramount sucks now. But Universal and Warner Brothers, they were always like, nah, fuck you. Like you. And usually I'll try to dispute it, and it gets denied really quick, like within a day or two. Like no, like Amazon, they might drag it out, for the 30 days and stuff like that. But yeah, Warner Brothers does not mess around. Oh man, like Fernando said, let her be negative if she wants. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, if you see your name on the billboard, you're like, you know what you're in for. Oh man, damn, I forgot about. But I think I only saw the first season. It's definitely I think it's too early to say it's like a cult kind of classic, but it definitely has its following. Like that's one thing with Upload. It has like it's diehards.
I didn't watch somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can agree that some of it's not good and some of it is something that just got me.
Yeah. Hunter said, do you guys think they'll get Kyle Rayner, Jessica Cruz, or Simon in Lantern season? Nah.
I think
season
Kyle
2?
is going to be season 2. I think Kyle.
Kyle would be next. I think Kyle and Jessica, I think a lot quicker than someone like Simon. I mean, Simon's not even liked in the comic books. I mean, he's, so Jessica, I could see them doing that, get another female and, Hispanic female. That'd be good. But I think Kyle is he's part of the big four, for better or for worse, whether you like him or not. Like I think he's gonna be soon.
I'm not a huge Kyle fan. I know you're not.
I don't. I never liked him. But I mean, the Green Lantern Kyle, I believe that was the first time we ever fridged a girlfriend, and that's where the whole saying came from of fridging a character. Was literally he's like, I don't know if I want to do this, and then like the bad guy, I forgot who it was, but whatever villain literally killed his girlfriend and stuffed her in the fridge. And then after that, he's like, I must seek revenge. And then that kind of became a trope where, like, you know, you kill somebody that's loved to somebody, to the main character, and then they're like, I don't know, person dies. I'm gonna do it. You know, so yeah, fridging a character. I want to say it started with that, but I could be wrong. Oh man, send you guys the Starfighter. I think the Starfighter trailer.
It's not official. You cannot play that.
Yeah, it's not official yet. Because the one I seen, because I think I saw it, it wasn't official. It looked pretty damn good, man. Like, I can admit, I was like, but honestly, it doesn't feel like Star Wars. That's the problem. It looked really good, and you could have called it anything else, Space Racer or whatever, and it would have been fine. But it doesn't look like Star Wars, or it doesn't feel like Star Wars, I should say.
I think I agree. It doesn't feel like Star Wars.
It doesn't feel like, yeah. Oh, the new Percy Jackson. We got that one.
Yeah, I mean, we did most of the trailers. I mean, Collector, we did do most of the trailers, but we're gonna do a few things now. But yeah.
I'm cool with the whale fall or whale. Is it whale fall? Oh, whale fall.
Whale fall. Yeah. So
I'm cool with whale fall. Then we'll do Percy Jackson,
and then we'll decide what we're gonna do after that. I mean, Blue Eyed Samurai, I might be want to see, but
yeah, season 1 was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Totally nice because I'm trying to keep my cool. Yeah.
I know. We know. That's why I was like, yeah, don't bring it up. But
all right.
It's the whale fall. Let's go.
Yeah.
Saved my life once.
Because we did the teaser, and the teaser was pretty good, and we got some pretty good views on it. But I hear a lot of people like randomly talking about it, and now it's like it's more and more popular. I'm like, okay, I wonder if this is gonna do, pretty good numbers for what it is.
I mean, is there?
It's not gonna make $1 billion, but
there's not another big movie anytime soon, so why not?
Yeah. All right, so I got this whale fall. All right, what's up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We are going to talk about the new official trailer for Whale Fall. So we did the teaser, about a few months ago at this point.
Yep.
Even though we watched it live a few months ago, it was released last week.
Yeah,
because we're that far behind on everything. So if you're watching on the replay, it might not be the exact time the trailer dropped. But cool concept
right now in front of everybody, and we'll release it soon. So
hopefully. But yeah, let's check out this new official trailer and see what we get.
You saved my life once. This guy swims up out of nowhere, guides me up like an angel. Probably saved a lot of lives. Did you know him?
No.
I know your dad was rough on you, but he knew what he was talking about, especially down there.
And the ocean, predators have all the advantages. So what options does that leave prey like you?
It's such an interesting concept that I never thought about.
Jay, you're gonna just accept your fate? No. I wanted to pass on things I knew. So when it matters, you'll know what to do.
That's good.
Remember, survivors survive.
That's fucked up.
I mean, who's gonna come get you? You talking about help me?
Some random person like in a little boat. This is just, going right by.
Yeah, nah, bro.
It,
You know
it's,
what?
it's a really,
I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. It had to be a white guy.
oh, of course.
It was not gonna be a black guy. You're not gonna catch me in the stomach of a whale. You're not gonna catch me in the middle of the ocean where whales are at.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, looking off the cliff like that, it was like you're already down in the water. Then you get to the edge, like the drop off like that. It was like, no, that's
No, that's not for me, man.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is really like a unique kind of thing. It's like, I mean, it takes the Pinocchio thing and it's like, all right, well, let's turn it into like, something more real and scary.
Dude, it's the Book of Job, man. Like,
Mhm,
you'll be
mhm,
swallowed by a
yeah.
whale, and then like. But think about the pressure that your body could be under, man.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously the whale can go pretty, deep and not have to worry about it. So I don't know. I mean, it looks interesting because I just want to see how he gets out and which orifice does he come out from.
I don't even think I can't think you going out of the
blowhole.
The blowhole. Like, I don't see how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No. I mean, right there. Like, I mean, I guess when he's coming out of the water, he's right at the the mouth right there.
That's probably the beginning of the movie when he's just, you're not climbing back through the mouth. I mean,
yeah, but you're also like going up, so it's like it's pushing you back down. But also it's like you got to think from the whale's like point of view. Like you got to figure it's like it don't want you in there. You're messing up his stomach. He's not feeling happy about it all.
Cough it up.
Yeah.
Go on the beach. Cough him up. Get him out.
Yeah. Yeah. So it looks interesting. I don't know if I'll go to. Would you go to a theater to see this?
Maybe in like October when nothing else is out.
Is that when October 16th?
No, but Clayface comes out. No, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
It'll be very hard to watch. I'll be squeamish and.
If I hear it's a really good movie, like it's a really really good movie, and it's like you need to watch it, then I probably will.
Could this be an Oscar quality movie?
I don't know. This doesn't shout like Oscar bait kind of movie, So, but I mean, it could be. Who knows, But it just because it's not really horror, even though it's like it is definitely like suspenseful. It's gonna be scary kind of thing. I think you're gonna have jump scares, like when that squid or octopus, whatever, slapped him in the face.
Just honestly, it looks nasty to me, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a little squeamish, and I'm like,
yeah. I already don't like seafood.
It's what Ace said. He said, "It's not horror; it's horrible." I don't need.
Yeah. He said, "Seeing the day one, it seems good." Hey, we got Kenny in here.
Hey.
Kenny with it could be wrestling. Appreciate him coming in. It was do a whale face double feature. With Clayface and whale fall.
That's the new thing. Whale face, guys.
Whale face. That's two horror films, right? Horror, I should say.
I'm
That's
never
funny.
getting eaten by no damn whale. So now I'm good.
No. Yeah. Like people like when they see like shit like wash up on the beach, like different animals, they go and poke it and stuff. I'm like, no. Like,
You see it, it's already there. What? I don't need to
like,
see it get closer. See with your
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah. It has like one last gasp of air and does something stupid and that, I get hurt. Like, no, I'm good.
Like
That'd be my luck.
even right now, if I heard something on the edge of my basement, something fell down, I'm not going to go see what it is. No, it doesn't make any sense. I'm not that type of. I don't want to investigate. I'm not Batman. I don't need this. So no.
Yeah, he's a seafood now.
He is.
Yeah.
He's trying to get calamari and got Jason.
Who said it can't be said he's no longer going to the ocean? I mean, there's plenty of reasons like besides this to not go in the ocean. So like I watched that documentary of the deep sea thing when they went to go see the Titanic and the whole the capsule whatever just like imploded. I watched that. I was like, no, like,
and they knew that it was going to happen there. They knew it was going to happen.
Oh God, you want to watch like a documentary and just get absolutely pissed off at rich people? Like, no. Like, you got all these people, all these scientists, all these like engineers are like, this is really fucking bad work. And he's like, yeah, but I put a lot of money into it. Like, so it can't be bad. Even the dude who does was it Expedition Unknown, I think.
Yeah.
He does a lot of the traveling. He was in the documentary and he went there and they did a test and he goes, things started creaking and making noises. And he's like,
get me out.
He was like, yeah, we're not doing this. Yeah. So yeah, I forgot what it's called. I think it was on Disney Plus. It could be wrong, but yeah, if you want to see a deep sea thing that's going to really piss you off.
What's that movie thing? Is 4DX?
The 4DX for
Can you
theaters.
Imagine, you're feeling the water and then getting the pressure changing, and you feel like someone's going to hug you when they're in the middle of the whale.
Yeah. Can you imagine 4DX is that like immersive? Like we start sucking the oxygen out of the room so you can actually suffocate with him as he dies. We put in like rotting seafood just to get that smell.
Oh my God.
Like super 4D would be fun. Nah, I'm good. Yeah. But it does look interesting. It is very unique. It is something I think a little bit more unique for sure. So yeah. Remember when the Riches drove a submarine down there with the video game controller? That's
exactly what we're talking about. Yeah.
Jesus, man, it felt so bad. For the other people that paid a lot of money.
No, you know what? I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for the people at Jurassic Park that go to Jurassic. Like, I don't feel bad for you doing things that you shouldn't be there. People that go out on safaris and they want to get close to the tigers and then get eaten. I don't feel bad for them. You don't do those things. Like, no, people that see polar bears and they're like, ooh, look at the polar bear. Let's go touch it. And then you get eaten by a polar bear. Your arm is bitten off. It's your fault.
Yeah, it's your fault.
I don't feel bad for you. You shouldn't have been doing it. It's literally 13 feet long. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
It's not for me, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. It's called natural selection. It's, yeah. It's in the beginning. He has 60 minutes to live. Yeah. So that's how much time he has left of oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously there's no, not going to be like oxygen like that, in the stomach. So, yeah. All right, let's finish that and we'll get some more of the comments. But yeah, that's our first real look at whale fall. I think the teaser was better.
I agree.
But it was kind of similar though. But very interesting movie. But we want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this trailer. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Something you're gonna watch? Let us know. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come and join us when we do trailer reactions like this, TV, movie reviews, other fun nerdy stuff as well. And if you are watching live, stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic. All right. I appreciate Kenny coming in, man.
I haven't seen you in a while, Kenny.
I know.
Glad you're here, man.
They keep finding new islands in Jurassic Park and people lining up to
I
go.
have to go. Exactly. And then when you get eaten, it's your fault, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So they went to one 4DX movie. He got his ass kicked. It was good. And the Ghostbusters, I guess there was a decent amount of action. I just see people in the Odyssey on that boat scene. Like,
oh my God.
Like that boat scene, when it rips the boat in half after
Yep.
they eat the cows. I see people just sitting there I was like, Jesus, man, like
I don't
water's
wanna be-
coming out everywhere and
Exactly. I
shit.
don't want all that, man. No. What are we doing?
How can you enjoy a movie like that?
You can't. That's the answer.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, although I want to try it at least once. I do want to try the 4DX at least once, but it'd be more of a
to a 4DX movie.
Oh, 100%. Don't bring any food at that point. Can you imagine like eating like a pizza and shit and
go to a Twister?
Oh my God. Yeah. Saw the Force Awakens in 4DX. That'd probably be a pretty chill one. Because you got some of the space on the Millennium Falcon was flying around.
Hey, I'm Tank.
Miss you guys. We miss you. I know you. I see you on. Oh shit! I see the clips of you with the other guys. Talking about movies and stuff like that. So definitely still see you around a lot online. But yeah, that's one thing we just need to collab more. It's like set some time apart and do it. It's like seeing it day one. Yeah, if not friend, white fuzzy and friend shaped. Exactly. Yeah. As soon as you see an Xbox controller, I'm turning around saying, nope, thank you.
100%. Dude, I'm beating the crap out of them. I'm turning around.
It was literally, I believe it was like a Logitech, like PS4 kind of controller.
Yeah.
Like that's what they use to go down.
And punch you in the face and knock you out right there.
Yeah.
It's like going to safari on a moped.
Yeah. Yeah. I know the two guys, the father and the son died. It took the place of the other two people that couldn't make it. That sucks. Also, the son didn't want to go. He was like, I don't want to do it. And the father kind of was like, it'd be fun. You should do it. Come on, we'll do it. Blah, blah, blah.
Nope.
God, yeah. And it's so horrific. It happened so fast and so aggressive that they didn't even know it. Can you just imagine just like you're just looking out? Yeah, you're just looking out a window and then that's it. Like no, nothing. It's just instantaneously.
Not for me.
I'm
not getting blown up. No, I'm not doing it. Look it up at the Michael Jackson concert.
What's a Bonzo?
No, so Bonzo wants to fight.
Queens. I know.
Look, that's all right. That's all right. I got you.
My friend saw No Way Home in 4DX and said it got air blowing in his ear every time Spider-Man swapped. That would suck. Is that and he's just like, yeah, man. I get it's a gimmick. Yeah. I get it's a gimmick, but like if it's a movie, like Twisters would be probably a good one because like I don't need to pay attention a lot to what's going on. It's not a movie that's like I'm like eager to see, and it would be a good gimmick to go see for that movie. But something like Brand New Day where I want to actually watch it and pay attention and enjoy it.
Like it'll be a distraction.
Yeah, exactly. I guess that's a way to avoid bootleggers. because there ain't no one recording when they're going to see a 40.
That's true. Oh, look at this.
Now I want to see a bootleg. It was like we filmed this bootleg at 4DX. It's just like Blair Witch, just everything's shaking. Yeah, waking up at the Michael Jackson concert.
Yep, in heaven.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. All
right. Let me ask you this question real quick.
What you got?
All right. 3 Magnetos.
Mm-hmm.
Rank it from best to worst. Okay.
Okay.
First one, everyone hears Lee Pace.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Lee Pace has already been a villain in the Marvel movie. Lee Pace was Ronin.
Yeah.
So, but Lee Pace is going for Magneto. He kind of has a look. He's 6'5". He's a big dude. You can see him doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then everyone, the internet's going by, taking it like a storm. Taking it by storm. Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill makes a lot of sense. They've been trying to find a way to get him into the MCU for a long time. Makes perfect sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Third one, Matt Smith. What? Why is Doctor Who being Magneto? I don't like it. But where do you rank them?
I mean, Lee Pace would be perfect. He's the right age. He's the right everything. Amazing actor. Like people already done like fan edits of him, like as Magneto, and it was like, yeah.
So there's only 5 actors in all of all of Marvel.
I mean, but it's like if you go after somebody big, like honestly, between like Matt Smith, like he doesn't have the look, but he's a better actor than Cavill. Like I don't want to see Henry Cavill as Magneto. Like that would be horrible too. I want to see him in Marvel somewhere, not as Magneto.
I think he'd be good as Magneto. I think that you don't need that. I don't think you. What
He's not that good of an actor.
need
I'm
as
sorry.
Magneto?
Did you watch X-Men 97? Like, especially that first season?
It's only this first season. We're talking about. We ain't see shit this last season. We're talking about.
Oh yeah,
what are you talking about? I watch X-Men 97. That has nothing to do with Magneto.
Yeah. Well, the first season he was so great, with his speeches and his this everything.
You're going to have this thing.
Matt Smith would be able to deliver more, but he wouldn't look right. Where Cavill would look right, but won't be able to deliver. But somebody like Lee Pace, I think he's got it all. I would, out of those 3, Lee Pace, like no question.
I don't think he has. I think he's too old. I think and it's only like about 5 years. It's like 6 years. I think, and I don't necessarily like them using the same thing. You can't keep on using the same actors doing the same stuff. That's even though when I look at Magneto, I think Lee Pace makes sense, but he's already Ronin. And I want to hear him and would think of Ronin.
Yeah, but he did a voice for Ronin. He was in blue makeup, blue and black makeup. Like if people were like, here's Lee Pace and here's Ronin, and people were like, oh, that's not the same. Like he did a voice for Ronin. So yeah. I think he can get away with people not knowing. I think you get away with it.
We'll see. We'll see which one it is. But I mean,
honestly, I don't think it's any of those 3, though. I don't think it's any of those 3.
Well, they say they want Magneto to be a huge actor.
They need a
big name.
Yeah. They need to.
I don't know who else who could be.
I mean, what Brian was just saying, like, so you're gonna get Sabretooth to be Magneto now?
Exactly. It's the same thing, though. It's the same exact problem.
And yeah, Lee Shriver, I don't know. I don't know if he would. He'll be a good Magneto. Are there any Jewish actors Jewish because they don't have to be Jewish? They don't have to be.
It's a big part of the character, but I don't think
big part of the character
Jewish themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you want Andrew Garfield to be Magneto?
No.
He's Spider-Man. You look at him, he's Spider-Man. I don't think that works.
Yeah. But he doesn't have the look.
You need the long hair. You need to have this regal look to yourself a little bit too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, granted, he needs to be about. See, you
He also
can't
can't
really
be too
do.
tall for everyone else. He can't be too tall.
Yeah. You're gonna have to find a way, even in the comic books, you're gonna have to find a way to retcon his powers where, because of the polarity of the, the planet or whatever, he slowly ages. If you still need him to be connected to, World War II, kind of stuff, you have to do that. Because I was like, you would need to find somebody the same age as Magneto or as Professor X for Magneto. But then I was like, but then having a 40-year-old still connected to like World War II.
I don't think that. I think you could do the aging slowly.
Yeah.
You could put him in ice. You could say that we put him in whatever, and
Yeah.
it could work.
Yeah.
He's
got the skull for it.
But it has to be.
Joaquin
It has
Phoenix?
to be a big name actor. Who is a big name actor that is what? He doesn't have the body type. And he doesn't look
Joaquin
right.
Phoenix.
Yeah, he
No.
doesn't. You have to be a big, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for someone who's going to be a showstopper.
Yeah.
Who is
Like,
that?
you gotta have, like good acting chops, being able to like come off as this like very menacing but also very caring person too, because he's very, caring, especially with like Xavier, but just in mutants in general. He's very protective, Yeah. Yeah, but they were going with old man.
Yeah,
at the
that's old
time.
Magneto, but they're going young Magneto.
Yeah. Like, what's his name? Who played the younger Magneto?
Oh my god. Oh, what's his name? Oh my god.
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, Fassbender. Yes,
Yeah, Michael Fassbender. Like, I think he was a really good.
I agree. That was great casting.
He was a really good choice. Like, he pulled it off like all the way around. They can keep Fassbender or the guy from the Apple TV. The Apple TV. Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad idea if they want to keep Fassbender. I'm not sure how old he is.
He's
now.
too
He's
old.
gotta be 50
Fassbender,
something.
54 or something like that. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah. Aaron Taylor Johnson. I don't know.
Is he good enough
He's
actor?
a good actor. He's a good actor. He's a good actor. I mean, he's been in some shit movies,
Fassbender's
but
49.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's if you just we were talking, if we're literally saying Lee Pace, he was 47. Why not just keep Fassbender?
Yeah, that's not too bad. I thought he was older. I thought he was at least like 6-7 more years older than that. The guy from The Foundation. I would have to look up that one. Sam Reed as Magneto would be very interesting. That would be very interesting.
I don't think Sam Reed can pull that off though.
Yeah. None of the X-Men outside of Jean has been big name.
Yeah, but the Hollywood people are saying that the studio's looking for a big name. They want all their villains to be this big name. They want them to be someone well known, and they'll pay money for that. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah. I mean, because the actual X-Men themselves are pretty, Indy Nassette, whatever her name is, from the Obsession. She's probably the biggest one right now, just because of the Obsession.
Mm-hmm.
But like Adam Driver,
Adam Driver
being
Mr. Sinister,
Mr. Sinister, Samira Weaving being Emma Frost. So like, you do have bigger names attached to it. They're just not the X-Men. They're not the actual X-Men. Yeah. I said Daniel Radcliffe as Magneto. No.
He's Wolverine. He's like
Yeah, he's
5'4". Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, the only
villain
one-time villain should be big.
the one time,
Yeah.
but you already have that. You already have a villain that's big too, right? So that's why I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying. I think these guys, they're going to look for villains to be able
100%.
to carry, because you're going to get all other X-Men. So Adam
Yeah.
Driver being the villain makes sense because he's going against everyone else.
Yeah, yeah, and the Scoopers, especially like now in today's world, they tend to make random stuff up. They make stuff up that sounds plausible enough, but also engaging enough.
That's what I
But
thought when I heard Henry Cavill. I was like, because he's already met with Marvel, so he doesn't even have to meet with them. But they've had people that have actually read for Magneto.
I believe that. That I believe. I mean, he's a very big part of it. So yeah. But out of those three, I would say Lee Pace, but I don't think any of those three would probably take it. But Lee Pace has been somebody I've been seeing for like weeks at this point, like, where people are like really like pushing him.
I don't know if I care about what people think, but it's going to be what I look for is going to be like when the trades. When the trades are going to release, and they're going to be the ones that got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just, I mean, I get why they would want a big name for sure. Cause you have to, you got to. But it would need to be somebody who's big enough, but not too big where he's going to be distracted with other projects, over the next 10 to 15 years. Somebody who's not going to be an arm and a leg to pay, So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Someone like Emma Frost doesn't have to be there all the time. Someone like Mr. Sinister doesn't have to be there all the time. But Magneto is going to be there most of the time.
Going to go against all the X-Men. He's going to
work with them, go against them. Like he's so more part of it
against everything.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Adrian Brody. No, because he seems too kiddish. Even in a lot of things, he seems like he doesn't seem like I don't want to say he doesn't seem like a grown man, because that's really kind of disrespectful. But he doesn't have that essence, like that.
Adrian
Like
Brody just seems like a dude on the corner that's smoking a cigarette. Like that doesn't seem like what I want to get from Magneto. Like Magneto has to be a presence that's just all eyes look at it and they come to immediately. And I think that's more what you're looking for Magneto. And also someone who might be older but still looks young.
What's up, Jen?
What's up, Jen?
Is she coming in? Yeah. That's
Cillian Murphy did it.
That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, I wanted him to be Doom.
Yeah. Oh, that would be perfect as him as Doom. But him as Magneto isn't bad, but he costs way too much money. Yeah. Yeah, Cillian Murphy.
I don't think if they want somebody,
James Norton.
I think if they want something, they'll be willing to pay. I don't hate James Norton. I don't hate that.
I don't hate it. I had to pull up his name because I wasn't sure who he was. But I'm like,
I just think about him from Game of Thrones, from House of Dragon.
House of Dragon.
But I think you also have to have the look too, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you talk about X-Men 97, the wavy hair, the long silver hair, like you look like someone who can bring you in. That you will be willing to follow.
Mm-hmm.
that's able to speak. And I think that's where you say Henry Cavill, to be able to speak, do a speech that everyone's going to follow. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, like
I mean, if he could be Superman, he could be my Magneto. That's what. Like, I have no problem with him being Superman either. So
no, he was great Superman, but Superman doesn't threaten people. Doesn't have like he
Superman
doesn't.
threaten
I don't know,
people?
like Cavill,
Which
because like
Superman does it threaten people?
I know, but it was
Superman.
like yeah, right. But like like even look at when he was like a bad guy in like the Mission Impossible movie. Like he was a badass, but like he was just a badass because he was like a big dude that can kick your ass. It's not because like
But
he
you're on
was
a
like
screen full of people that don't have a name right now.
yeah, and I don't think Cavill would help out in that part of it with a Magneto. I don't think Cavill would be a good pick for Magneto. I could see him do other stuff. I could 100% see him doing some other stuff.
I don't see him doing anything else. I see that you have to be older. I don't like him as Nova. I don't like him as any of that stuff. I think it's either this or you walk away from him and do something different.
I think
don't
if
like
me
Matt
coming
Smith.
as even Wolverine, I
He's
mean,
too
granted, you
big.
get another.
We're not going to.
But that's what people are used to now. They're used to a 6'5", beefcake, hairy dude.
RPK said they're looking for a Wolverine that's going to be look older, that's going to be smaller. So like I don't think that's, especially with all the cast of X-Men being small.
Oh yeah.
I mean, everyone between the 5'3" and 5'9". You're not gonna get a Wolverine at 6'5".
Yeah, that'd be super off-putting.
That would make no sense. I don't think you're gonna get that.
Yeah.
I think
Evan Peters, I don't know about Evan Peters. He's too kiddie still, I think. Even though he's 40, but he just has that young face to him.
But they have to be young, right? I still think Michael Fassbender works.
And Michael Fassbender works 100%.
But he
100%.
But he, being 49 and being Professor X looking like he's 41, they have to look like they're the same age.
I mean, was that 8-year difference?
But
you can make that work. That should be fine.
It's different. No, you don't think that they don't look like they'll be. You're not going to find a way to make them look like they're the same age.
No, but I mean, just say like, yeah, they're like, 10-year difference. I mean, and if they meet in college, it's not like the weirdest thing of like,
10 years, not a weird thing.
I don't think so. I think they can get away with. I mean, even like he's 41, he's 49, so it's an 8-year difference, and you want to even push it to like, 5-year difference. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think it's too bad. I think you could get away with it. The bigger issue would be, how would you explain it? Like, does he just carry over from a different incursion? Like, is that why they're doing the RDJ as Doom? It's just like people just happen to look like other people?
Because Magneto, Holocaust, Professor X is after the Holocaust.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's like, if he's a little bit older, it's fine. But I think you would definitely have to change up, a power level, which is fine. I'm 100% cool with it. Is like he just ages slowly because magnetism. Ow, fucking cool. That's all I need.
He just has to be good looking. I think that's the biggest thing. He has to be good looking.
Yeah, he doesn't have that square jawline when he puts on, because when you put on that helmet, like you need to have that like, oh shit moment.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, but I think it matters. It really matters. You can't mess this up.
Yeah, especially if you want it. I think you can get away with it if you decide not to go with a big name, something like you did with Professor X. Because you can kind of like, okay, well, let's see what happens, But if you want to go with a big name, big names are awesome because you get the butts and seats because of who they are, but also you get all their past history of well, he played this and he played that and he did that, which could be for good or for bad.
I only think it matters in Marvel. I don't think it matters for DC. I don't think it'll matter for Matt Smith. He's been everything though. Like that's the problem with Matt Smith. He's been all the things.
Yeah. Even who brought like Evan Peters. Evan Peters was already in X-Men. He was speed guy. What am I having a brain fart?
Oh my god! I'm like, I don't know.
Wanda's brother, the Speed. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh my god! Why am I?
Yeah. Oh, Quicksilver.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness!
Yeah. So it's. Yeah. Thank you, Brian. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. They need to hit it, out of the park with it for sure, because it's gonna have to. But the thing is with X-Men, so much Ralph Boner, yeah, that too. Oh my god, that too. That's right. But with X-Men, it's all about chemistry, and especially with Charles and Magneto, so like. Those two guys need to have like chemistry on screen together. Like you need to go on. James McAvoy and Fassbender, they had it. McKellen and
Patrick Stewart. Yeah,
Patrick Stewart. I don't know how to brain fart. Because I kept wanting to say Picard, but Patrick Stewart, like they had it too. So like this, that's a very big relationship in X-Men is Magneto and Xavier. So
is Lee Pace a problem because of Lord of the Rings too? So it's not just Ronan.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. It's just.
But if anything, I would say Lord of the Rings might be a plus. It'd be like, oh look, this guy is very, commanding, and he has like long silver hair, and he's like,
And when he shaves his mustache, he doesn't look like a porn star.
That too. Yeah. I mean, he already has like you hear him in the voice for Invincible, with him being my God. Well, it must be late because I'm having brain farts. He's what's his name? The bad guy.
Correct.
Invincible.
Correct. Which Invincible? Which character is he Invincible?
He's the freaking Grand Regent. Thrag. Yeah, Thrag.
Thrag. He is Thrag.
He is Thrag. Yeah, he's the voice of Thrag. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, because they spend so much money on. Thank you, Jen and Malver. They spend so much money on fucking voice actors on that show. That's why the animation. And people are like, the animation looks like shit. I'm like, I don't think it looks like shit. It's just could be better, but but they spend all their money on amazing voice actors, or at least amazing actors. I should say.
Oh man,
but yeah,
I don't know.
But yeah, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna be any of those three.
I think they're going to get an announcement next week, and everyone but Storm has been one of the people that we've thought it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Storm was the only one we didn't see coming.
Yep.
So I mean, I think it could be one of these three.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Storm is the only one that we didn't see coming. So I'm thinking Magneto is could be one of those three. I would love if it's a different name if it fits.
Subsanju, he says, I've been no Magneto for a long time. I tell you that earlier.
It's already been announced that he's going to be in the first X-Men movie.
Yeah. So I'm so over the Charles Magneto bromance. But that's what it is.
They are the X-Men.
That's what. Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, I was, however old I was, it was at high school or whatever. Not even, I think before that. When the first X-Men came out and Wolverine and Sabretooth didn't even know each other, I almost lost my shit in the theater with my uncle. So I was like, what the fuck is this? Like what? No, like that's not how it works. Like these guys like hate each other, and, so like there's things that need to carry over, and them two are big. That's like Jean and Cyclops like never falling in love. Like that's just not,
exactly.
never.
That's exactly what it's like. Yeah.
Or Wolverine not jealous. It's like there's things that it's coming. It's just who the characters are. Yeah. The X-Men are not all about Charles and Magneto ideology debate. No.
X-Men is
But
literally
they're
Xavier's people. Like they're called X-Men because it's Charles Xavier. So like you're not going to have X-Men and not have Xavier, and you're not going to have Xavier and not have Magneto. It's how it goes. It's like saying, it's you're right with saying like you don't need to have Joker for Batman, but at some point in time you probably need Joker.
Yeah, you can't avoid it.
But they're not even by like different poles, because there's times where they agree on a lot of stuff. It's really Malcolm and Martin. It's really more like that. They disagree on the direction, but they both kind of understand where everyone's coming from. It's more of that than is villain.
Yeah.
Exactly what Fernando said. Exactly.
Yeah. Deadline never reported the Magneto rumor. Fake news.
I'm looking at the Deadline article right now. And Daniel RBK too.
Yeah, I know. I've heard it before, like recently, that Magneto was gonna be in it, but also it makes sense. It's just like you can skip Wolverine because Wolverine was an add-on. I don't know if you can skip Magneto. Man, and Fabio for Magneto. Is he even alive still? I saw the storm coming. I didn't see the actress. I mean, she's a pretty like up and coming like, actress. A Broadway, like a theater, girl. So,
and I think it works. I really do think it works.
Yeah, especially if you want to go for like X-Men 97, Seeley kind of style, who's very, theatric with how she delivers Storm. Like I'll be cool with that. Like if that's how she kind of goes, I'll be cool with that. I'd be so happy if Matt Smith gets Magneto. It doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good fit for that.
Yeah, like he's a great actor. Great actor. I don't know if he fits as Magneto. Yeah. Honestly, I think I would have been cool with him if he ended up being like Mr. Sinister.
Oh, I like that. I could
that would have been cool. Like if they would have came out like and blah blah blah, Mr. Sinister. Also, I mean, I like Adam Driver, Mr. Sinister. I think he's really gonna kill it. But
I just want him to. I want us to get towards Apocalypse. I really do. I think Apocalypse should be the big bad.
I see that. Yeah, because like the bickering between Magneto and Xavier is one thing, but then there's bigger problems. Yeah. But I mean, the thing is like can the X-Men get the time to shine without Professor X? I don't know if that's possible.
Well, and the problem,
I'm sure they have their moments.
Yeah. Even with that lineup, I mean, you're also going to have Emma Frost, and she's going to be a villain at the beginning too. So it's not going to be villain as much as it's going to be opposing views within the mutant place. Like I think you have opposing views within this group of people, and that's obviously what they're going to go with. I can even see at the first movie that Magneto and Xavier are on the same team, and then they start towards the end of the movie they start to fracture.
Yeah, I mean that's X-Men First Class. I think
that's X-Men and how it goes almost all the time.
Yeah, they build it together, and then they kind of have different ideas of how it should be done. Where you said John Campea confirmed the rumor was fake.
Yeah, John Campea, we'll see. I'm not a John Campea guy. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Like I said, if those are the three people that the rumor is saying, I could see that not being real. But like, again, it's also a very plausible thing of hey, guess what? Magneto's gonna be in the X-Men movie. Like, yeah, no shit.
It's not
like,
the biggest. Yeah, it's not the biggest. Like, oh wow.
Yeah, like he might not be the villain. Cool, because I get they want to avoid that. They want to avoid Xavier versus Magneto for a while, and I'm cool with that. But
if they decide to go with it, they're not really opposites. They're just two people doing this, going opposite directions, not different directions, but really still going for the same goal.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how they are. Yeah. Yeah. And something new in the MCU. Yeah, that too. I as much as I like some of the old stuff, like maybe going with something new. Can you imagine he's the only Foxman that like carries over? It's just Michael Fassbender. They kill everybody else off except for him.
He's not gonna be in the movies. So I mean,
Omega Red would be super cool.
I mean, we know it's gonna be based
Shadow King
on Sinister, right? So with Mr. Sinister, there's certain things, it kind of leads you to the Apocalypse thing, that storyline.
I mean, yeah, because you get Malin Pryor. Once you get Malin Pryor, then you get Cable, and then once you get Cable, you get
once you have Cable, you have Apocalypse. That's just it.
Yeah. So,
but you don't have to rush to it.
Yeah. It's not going to be like, and the next movie is this. Yeah. It's definitely
because he's not going to be Mr. Sinister. He's going to be the character, the person, but he's not going to turn into Mr. Sinister immediately.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Agree. But like Shadow King, I think Shadow King would be cool if they do something with Shadow King and Storm. If they, if Storm gets like a little spin off, because I know Shadow King is in the animated 90s, they were connected.
I think once again, we're going to talk about the same thing we talk about with DC. You go with your big hitters first.
Yeah.
You don't try to go into, hey, I know you guys are tired of this. I'm not saying I want you to go into Dark Phoenix, because I don't want that. But there's certain storylines you have to get with the X-Men. You have to understand that Charles and Eric are on opposite ends. You have to understand what's going on. Like, I think that's part of, you want to use the Chris Claremont kind of storyline with some of the stuff. So I think that matters, for this casting.
Yeah. Where he said, Campbell said that the company that reported it, the article he used to work for, and now it's owned by X.
Okay.
A second, sure. I mean, if it gets retracted, it's fine, whatever.
I mean, there's other places going with it too, and I still think you're going to get Magneto in it. I wouldn't be surprised if we get an announcement sooner.
Yeah, I think there's still going to be another handful of announcements of characters that they do it. Just there's not another convention that they would like do it at. Yeah, because I feel like Magneto is kind of a bigger role. But if it's not ready, and you want to start putting this stuff out there like that, I can see it.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to start filming soon, right?
Are they?
If the movie has to come out in May of 2028. That means that
Oh yeah.
you have to get the movie done, and then you do production.
Uh-huh.
Your post production takes 6 to
Which would
9
be a
months.
lot.
So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, with the X-Men movie, we're talking about this movie has to be filming January 2027.
Yeah.
You know,
Like, is
like
it good, year and a half-ish, you know, you got to figure all the reshoots, and Feige's probably gonna like, oh, we got to reshoot this, and we got to make sure we add this. Oh, now we got to do this. When
NYCC will be a good time to do that, and that's
when
September.
did that come out?
Or
September?
October. Sorry,
October.
October 8th.
8th to 11th.
Yeah.
So that might not be a bad time, because that's about a month and a half out from now. If you introduce another handful of X-Men at New York Comic-Con.
Do you need more X-Men? I think you get one more. I think X-Men is a 5. Like, you might bring Beast in,
I see.
and then you bring Magneto, and then you have your X-Men lineup.
Yeah.
And you do that in October, right? Then filming has to start like in December.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mystique. I see Mystique.
Mystique wouldn't be a bad one,
because you have Rogue.
Yeah. Well, Anya Joy is Mystique. I don't hate that. Because especially after her in that Mad Max kind of one, I was like, okay. She doesn't. I mean, she's not curvy, but she's definitely has
not at all curvy, and I think I hate that.
But I think
she's like more like Magic than she is Mystique.
I mean, she was Magic.
Oh,
in the New Mutants, she was Magic. But I mean, if you're like,
Mystique
hey, here's
like
a white
30,
tablecloth.
Everyone's like 20, 24, 25. Mystique would be like 35, 38, something like that. She gotta be a little bit older.
Yeah, but you can play around with Mystique, because she'd be like,
she still
changes
mom, right?
how she looks. Yeah, but she can literally change how she looks. So it's like she's at this age for forever. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know. I like her. She's cool. The only male on the team is Cyclops. That's why I feel like they'll do Angel and/or Iceman. Exactly. I just saw this comment. I would say and/or, because I can see them doing both or one or the other.
I don't know.
Marvel TV shows.
As the main character, I think Beast is still going to be the guy.
Yeah, because excuse me, Angel and Iceman. I think comic book fans know them, but I don't think they're
really that
like popular.
Yeah. So I think Beast is something you're going to need. I think Beast would be the guy.
Mm-hmm. Iceman definitely. Maybe. I mean, if they want to go, but they're already not doing traditional.
Exactly. So why would they even?
Yeah.
If they're doing traditional, Havoc is out there. There's a lot of people that are going to be in the movie but not be part of the main X-Men.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can make announcements for people that aren't going to be part of the actual team.
So the announcement for Beast isn't official.
Yeah.
But it was another actress's. She didn't get casted, right?
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't get casted, but she was up for one of the roles. And it was also her boyfriend.
But his thing was because they interviewed him and he said, "What happened to you being Beast?" And he was like, "Well, guess we'll have to see." Because at first he was like, "No." They were in negotiation. They work, and then he was like, then they asked him like 2 days later, and he was like, "I don't know. It depends on what day of the week it is." Like they're still in negotiation about money. I think that's what it is.
Charles Melton.
Yeah. Who's interesting because he's 35.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, but you throw him in blue makeup.
No one cares. Yeah.
Blue makeup and a blue wig is like, hey, he's 20.
He likes
Cool.
hangs around 20-year-olds. So
Right. Yeah. But I know his Kaylee Spaney, I think it was.
Spaney. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like she was the thought to be Rogue.
She was asking, she was begging for it.
Yeah, she wouldn't want it. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. So if they if they don't recast Wanda and Quicksilver, so what is it? Rumor for Naruto?
Kakashi.
Kakashi. Who Aaron Taylor?
Asians don't raise it.
Yeah. Give me the Nasty Boys Sinister's team. Polaris will be
but it's gonna be later. I mean, after you're not gonna bring
you gotta
her,
bring in
you don't have
Magneto.
Magneto.
Yeah, exactly. That's like bringing Wanda and Quicksilver and not having Magneto.
Yeah.
You run into problems. Yeah. Because I understand why Iceman is not more popular. He just I know they tried bringing his popularity back a little more because it's probably a while now. But I know they made him like come out as gay.
Yep.
In the comic books.
Yep.
But that didn't really like help him. He's just I don't know. It's like, oh, here's a dude who can control ice. Like, oh, cool. There's a goddess who can control weather.
All the weather. She's an Omega level thing. I mean, when you think about this casting, you gotta remember that eventually they're going to bring in Wolverine, and eventually, they're going to have I don't know if Iceman. You can probably have Gambit eventually. Like, there's certain characters that are going to be in it eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like again, having Rogue and not having Gambit. So it's like you have Rogue.
That's going to be there.
Can you imagine like how fucking pissed off people would get if Rogue is, the girl from Obsession, but they bring in Gambit and he's Bear from the Obsession? Like that would be hilarious. Because like honestly, on screen, the
you say
I guess it's chemistry.
No.
They together on screen were really good, because like what the shitty person he was and her being like, possessed, but the way the interactions were really like good. Like that would be funny as shit though. That would, although I don't know the actor too much. I don't know if he could pull off. I don't even know if they would give him like a deep Cajun accent like they did in the cartoon. Because you see what happens. Then you get like, Magic Mike saying random shit like he did in Deadpool movie.
And everyone loved it. No.
Yeah.
A lot of people loved it.
People liked it, but they also knew what it was. They knew it was the fan casting and they knew it was over the top and stuff like that.
He's going to be back in Secret Wars.
Yeah. Is that who is it? Charlie Heaton? He would be a good Gambit. Might be too old. 32? Yeah, it's pretty old.
Well, we just talked about because
because he's gonna be with her. Well, how old is she? Wait, really? He's 32.
Just because he played a teenager for as long as he did.
Yeah, he didn't seem 32 in the.
I mean, the things you're gonna do,
Yeah. The guy who played in Obsession, he's already being cast in the next Jurassic Park movie. Yeah, it's fine. He can still do.
It doesn't stop anything.
Still do X-Men.
That's right.
It's like Mickey Madison. She wants to do films that will get her noticed at the awards. I think Elizabeth Olsen. I think she's gonna come back.
She'll come back for a couple of movies. That'll be it.
I think she'll come back.
When you have a baby and you realize how much money they cost, yeah.
And you find out like cool. I have the shiny trophy. Can I sell it?
Yeah. How much is this worth?
How much is it worth? Is it real gold?
It's like, it's gold plated. So this is worth how much? About $35.
Yeah. Because I guarantee, who's not complaining about not being nominated for any Marvel movie is Robert Downey Jr. Yeah.
He thought that. He's like, oh, I got nominated. Where's the paycheck? I'm coming back.
Exactly. Exactly. Gambit without Cajun accents, bread without butter.
100%.
Yeah. But I was like, I think you can still give it to him. Maybe you just don't go so thick or heavy on it.
I think you have to.
Yeah. Just play it up. Just do the
you
full
have to.
on.
And then because I mean him being a thief, you know, and that whole storyline, and then him becoming the X-Men and all that stuff. But you got to give him a deep accent. You have to do something.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. So the guy in Obsession has been casted in the new Mummy movie. Oh, is he the son? All grown up? No, well, if he's 32,
I mean,
I guess maybe that's what works for him. Yeah. She's totally coming back. They're not gonna throw RDJ money at her, but they're gonna throw some money at her, and
100%.
she will gladly take it.
And I think she might be in 1 or 2 episodes of Vision Quest, and I think she'll be in Secret Wars.
Yeah. Creole Black Gambit. That'd be cool.
People will lose their damn mind.
Yeah, he already won. Yeah, that's why he already won the Oscar. You know, but then when he wants the money, you know,
he won the Oscar and immediately went to Marvel. Was like, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
he's like, he did a text message. He's like, you up?
Feige.
Feige, like, you up? Yeah.
You up? $. Yeah. Michael Johnson does a lot of video game voice acting. Okay. Yeah, this is said he should get just as much praise. He was good as Bear.
He was. It's fine.
Is that who it is?
You hated him, right?
How old is he? Is he? Yeah, he's 30. Damn.
Everybody's so young right now, though.
Yeah. That would be funny if he's fucking Gambit, though. Like that. Like, it would just piss off. Because how old? Indy is 25. So that's a 5-year difference. That's not horrible. It's not too bad.
But I don't think you need that yet. You know, there's so many storylines. It's going to take a long time for that.
I think it's going to piss off a lot of people. Because even Mama Bear, I wonder what you would think about it. Is Rogue that we get here is not going to be flying around super strength.
Not until she gets to Captain Marvel.
Exactly. But people see her as that, as flying around with the strength and you know, like the super, you know, invulnerable skin and shit like that. You know, people are like, that's not Rogue. You know,
and you understand that Rogue only is that because she held on to Captain Marvel, took her powers, and she's so overpowered that it stuck with her. It stuck with her.
Yeah.
Changed her cells.
Yeah, have a night. Cool, Kenny. Appreciate you coming in, man. We definitely reach out.
Definitely
get you back on, man. We got to.
Marvel 3 has potential. As what?
There you go.
As potential as what?
The whole movie is just all Rogue with a little bit of Captain Marvel in it. Yeah. Does he gain? He got the same look. Well, I would make him Iceman, not Gambit. That's not bad. I can see him as Iceman.
I can see Iceman coming in maybe X2, the second movie they do.
Yeah.
Let's give him my Rogue.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Rogue she has to take her powers.
Yeah. But I think you can't do what like the Fox X-Men stuff did and never get to that part with Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I think we need to see that. Yeah. I can't wait to see who they cast as Pyro because I thought the guy who was in the X-Men movies were really good. Yeah, I think Pyro's down the line.
Yeah, it's not a character that is needed right away.
Yeah, he's once Magneto starts, building his brotherhood kind of thing.
Just like I'm not sure, like Nightcrawler is something that you need right now.
Yeah, exactly. You guys look like Rick and Morty.
In what way?
Yeah. Who's Rick and who would be Morty in this situation? All right, Delta Dan. Have a good night.
Night, man. Dude, Havoc. Yeah,
Havoc
I think exactly. Havoc would be what I'm looking for.
Yes, I guess you do.
In some way, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, right? Yeah. You need to do Jubilee?
Not right away because everyone else there is young now. So Jubilee doesn't need to even be there yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you got to wait a little bit. Because, like, what are you going to do? Bring in this, it's like 14-year-old?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah. Yeah. So.
Vulcan as the villain. So they said that they were gonna have two main villains in this whole X-Men thing, and Mr. Sinister is going to be one, and Apocalypse was going to be the other one, right? And to be the overarching villain, but you don't have to do anything with Apocalypse for 5 movies.
Yeah. Just tease them.
Yep.
Set them up. Do a Thanos kind of thing. I think that will work. Build up the Apocalypse storyline.
You can see him being a great villain.
Yeah. As much as I hated the Apocalypse X-Men movie, I thought Oscar Isaac did a good job as Apocalypse. It's just everything about that movie sucked.
I was like,
just like the acting, the storyline, but him as Apocalypse was pretty good. I thought the makeup was not bad, and everything. It's the same thing with like Olivia Munn just randomly popping up as Psylocke. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
That worked.
Yeah. As long as she didn't say any lines. Just stand there with some swords and a very, very tight onesie. Yeah, but so no Percy Jackson.
Interesting because I think that they added this move. They added the movie to 2029, a third movie. There's no way that they're going to do a third movie and it's not going to be has something to do with X-Men.
I agree.
So in some way, shape, or form, it's going to have something to do with X-Men.
I agree. I mean, Storm was bad. Oh yeah, no, in that movie, that was bad. That was bad. Yeah, Apocalypse was so bland. It's just the whole the character, what they did with him. I'm like, I don't know. He didn't. I mean, the whole movie sucked. But him, like, he looked cool. Stuff like that. Just everything was bad. I mean, because it definitely wasn't Oscar Isaac's fault. Like he's a good actor. Wasn't on him.
Yeah, they just wasted him. That's all. That was weird.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Fox. Yeah, that's what Fox did with all their X-Men.
To keep the Rock away from my Apocalypse.
Oh my God!
You're talking about he's going to change. The hierarchy of Apocalypse is going to change in the MCU, like
the hierarchy of X-Men. Yeah, no, we're gonna do the Percy Jackson real quick because I do want to see it.
I want to watch all these trailers.
Man, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, man.
Let's go watch Blue Eye Samurai. That's why I really want to watch Blue Eye Samurai.
You just don't want to go to bed because you don't want to go to work tomorrow. Deal with
tomorrow's gonna suck.
Yeah. Oh man, I get to. Oh no, I don't get to sleep in. I gotta go to PT tomorrow morning.
I would never voluntarily do anything 4 at times.
Well, it's like early is like 8 o'clock. I'm like, you and Brandman are probably already at the gym and back by then.
Well, not back, but yeah, definitely at the,
Okay.
at the gym. I dropped my baby off at 7:30.
So much you don't know.
Yeah. Oh man.
Let's do Percy Jackson first, because you know,
Percy Jackson.
Yeah. There we go.
Because I enjoyed season 2. It wasn't as good as season 1.
No, I didn't enjoy season 2 as much. I thought season 1 was phenomenal. Though season 2 they missed out on a few things. I think season 3 is gonna be good again. Really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You have PT too. Wait, what you mess up? Physical therapy you have tomorrow. I didn't know you got hurt.
I know
Trying to
she's
heal.
been dealing with a lot, so
Yeah. Oh man.
all right, let's do this.
Yeah, for sure. It's almost 2 in the morning for you. Oh, that's right. All right, let's do Percy Jackson then. If you want to stick around or call it
Hernia. Oh my gosh.
umbilical hernia. Yeah, it'll suck. The only one that's worse than an umbilical hernia is I forgot what's that, ingroinal hernia, which is like your groin. Like that's for obvious reason, you know, why that one sucks. But yeah, umbilical ones are really, really, really painful and they suck. Because like, oh hey, don't engage your core at all. I was like, just relax. And it was like everything, talking, breathing, eating, sitting, sleeping, everything, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
You want me to sit here and blink?
Yeah, exactly.
But not sit.
Yeah, don't sit. Float. Yeah. Yeah. What was that? The Tassaris that never healed. Okay. I'm not sure what that is. I have to look that one up. Yeah, but oh man, those are fun for sure. But all right, let's check out this Percy Jackson.
Let's do this.
All right, what's up? Welcome back, Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This is the new Percy Jackson. Was it season 3? Season 3 trailer?
Yeah.
So let's check it out and see what we're getting this season.
Last week I had a dream. That was about the great prophecy. I saw the Olympians and the Titans. Something bad is coming.
Do you ever get used to all this?
Nope.
Love has the
We're
power
on
to start
November.
wars, and it has the power to end them. If we're going to survive a war with the Titans, it will be because of love.
I think you may be getting ahead of yourself.
Really?
You didn't want her. You wanted me. We don't know where she is. The gods don't know where she is. I'm gonna need you to help me.
You cannot stop what's coming. If it came down to a choice between me and Olympus, you'd burn it to the ground. Is this how quests normally go?
Pretty much.
Okay. That looks pretty good.
I like it. I thought they were going to be more about Talia.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's going to be a bigger because that was kind of how they left off last season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and she was going to matter a lot more. So I'm a little bit confused. I really, really love that the storyline they're going with, and Annabeth being gone, and Percy having to go, sacrifice, do whatever to go get her, and the whole idea of young love, and like, well, what's this L word? Hold off, But then what she said at the end is saying, if it's between me and Olympus, you will burn it down.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, it seems really cool. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Also, like, yeah, 100%. Like, I'm with Percy on that. I was like, they're all assholes. Like, F them all. Yeah.
Both the gods and the Titans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The fucking Zeus's dad ate all the babies.
Mm-hmm.
So that sounds like not a great person. Yeah. So yeah, this looks really good. The Talia thing, I wonder if they do touch on it, but just move past it really quick. I wonder if
the
that's what they
whole
do.
season 2 was about her getting the Camp Half Blood, and her no longer being the tree, and it was a huge part. That was the whole point of season 2, and then now nothing. Like now you don't start the season off with Talia, and it didn't matter that much. I think that's kind of messed up.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see that. But I wonder if they're gonna save it for later, or if they're just gonna handle it really quick, and by the halfway through the first episode, they're like, "Yeah, that's cool."
Wait, that isn't that bad to say?
Oh,
The
100%.
entire plot from season 2, the whole thing with Talia was and the fleece and all the stuff you did, and then like 15 minutes into the movie, we're good.
Yeah, like she's fine. So hopefully it's something that like lingers throughout the season rather than getting handled.
You're hoping for something like that. Maybe she's with the Titans. Maybe she's the one leading the Titans. But then, what was the point of her getting the Camp Half Blood?
Yeah. I gotta go back and rewatch like the last couple episodes just to refresh on it all. Wow.
I'm just wondering, what was the point of half the stuff then?
Yeah. Or like, whatever happens with Percy and what's it, Annabeth?
Mm-hmm.
Like she comes in and starts blaming Percy, so he feels more like shit, Yeah.
I mean, you kind of see what they're going with this love thing, and I just think that was important. They gave us that one line saying, "If it's between me and Olympus, you'll burn that down." Like that's 100%.
Yeah, but this looks good. Like it looks good. Like the visuals has always been on point. Yeah. I'm cool with it. Also, like I feel like we just finished season 2 like not that long ago.
It wasn't like beginning of last year.
It was
like February of 2020, like 5.
Okay. Yeah, go back and look. It just feels like it hasn't been as long. I guess because I'm so used to like waiting, 2, 3, 4 years for the new season. So, but yeah, coming out in November, so we'll definitely be talking about that because watch season 1 and 2, and so see what we get with this new season. But we want to hear from you guys. If you're watching on replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down below. Leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about this new trailer. Are you going to check it out? Are you going to skip it? Are you going to read the books again? Like a collector movie man.
Dude, you're right. It literally came out December 2025. So it's been less than a year by the time it comes out.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I felt like about a year, but yeah, a little less than a year. Which is great for a streaming show. We don't have to wait, over a year. But cool. But yeah, but if you guys are watching live right now, you guys stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic. All right. Yeah, because it just felt like I'm like, man, I just feel like we were talking about it not that long ago. At least that's what it felt like. So it was last year. Yeah. Oh man.
December 2025. So it's right around Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, even Mama Bear says it looks awesome.
I agree. I really do.
Yeah. Looking forward to the Hades kids.
I'm interested. I don't think that it has been very popular on Disney Plus, and I don't know if they're going to go past this. The only reason I know we get season 3 right now is because they had season they did season 2 and season 3, they filmed it back to back
Nice.
because they're kids. I don't know if we're going to get season 4 or season 5.
Has it been greenlit? Did you see him?
No, I have, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Disney has yet to officially renew Percy Jackson Olympians for a 4th season.
But that's not new. I mean, season 3 hasn't come out yet, so unless you really believe in this show, you're not going to greenlight it.
Yeah. So I wonder if they're just gonna give it one more season. They're like, season 1 had good numbers, season 2 maybe not as good. So season 3 is also kind of starting to fall down. Maybe they're like, we're done. Because I feel like if you're gonna do another season, if you're gonna do a season 4, would you do a season 4 and a 5 just in case? Because
Yes,
like you said, they're kids.
but you know that you have to spend money making this stuff. So if it's not getting you Disney Plus, memberships, people that are going to sign up for Disney Plus, then why would I do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what pissed if we don't get season 4 and season 5? Never know. I mean, for them, it's all about numbers. Like Brian said, like why would you do something if it's not giving you any kind of return?
And you already have Hulu stuff coming onto Disney Plus, so you don't need to make your own content anymore.
Viewership was higher than the Marvel stuff. That I believe.
Yeah, what is that saying?
Yeah.
The Marvel stuff was not good.
The 5th book has a lot of deaths in it. Damn. Okay.
So season 1 had 31.5 million views.
Okay.
Season 2 had 11.2.
Damn. That's a big drop.
Literally about a third of the views for season 2.
So season 2 came out the end of last year, 2025. When did season 1 come out? Because I feel like we waited a while for that, didn't we?
Let's see.
That was 2023. So it wasn't too bad.
2023.
It was December. It was similarly December.
December 2023 to January 2024.
Yeah. So we waited 2 years for it, and now we're only waiting a year. Yeah. 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 But if the numbers are like not good, yeah, I think they're done. Yeah. That makes me not want to subscribe in November to watch it.
But this is going to have some good stuff towards the end of the year. So, I have no problem with it.
Yeah. 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 Oh, man. Yeah, one of my favorite quotes, the Hades son.
The Hades twins, yeah. Another big thing that's big is Laura Olympus. That's huge, right?
Mm.
What's her name? Smythe. What's her name? They wrote Laura Olympus with the Hades and Persephone and stuff like that. Story.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know who wrote it.
What her name is? Oh yeah, Rachel Smythe. I couldn't think of what her name was.
Yeah, Rachel Smythe. Lower Olympus. Yeah. But okay. All right. You want to check
Let's do Blue Eye
there we go.
Samurai. We can get the heck out of here.
Yeah. With great
Because
power
great
comes
need to
great need a nap. Yeah. That was me all day today. I was like, I need a nap. And I don't
So
like
much
napping.
you don't know.
Because after we picked up my son from school, we did a bunch of errands, so we didn't get home until like 6:30, 7:00 ish. So yeah. And then it was just like I'm sitting there, I'm like, tired.
Dude, I'm out of it now.
I know. Is that Felon?
100%. You come and teach us more
That's right.
Filipino.
Was it Filipino? Yeah. That's the quote. I like that. Put that up on my bed. So the live, love, laugh bullshit everyone does. Great power comes great need nap. All right, let's check out this Blue Eye Samurai and let's call it a night.
Sounds good.
Let's go. All right, what's up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This one's Blue Eye Samurai, season 2, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we only got the one season. So if you've seen the first season was awesome.
Now, yeah,
so good. So hopefully this next season is just as good.
I'm excited to see this trailer. I have not seen it yet. This is it's gonna be good. I already know this is gonna be a good season. I just want to see this trailer, see how they made it, how it made it look.
For sure. So let's check it out.
There's so much you don't know.
Where are the other two?
You need me.
Why?
I know another word you don't know. A magic word. London. All hands! The storm found us!
I choose revenge.
Very cool.
I wanted to reveal. I wanted to see who it was.
Did everyone else on that ship die then? She was the only one left.
It did look like everyone else got washed away.
Yeah. That's damn power revenge. Keeps you alive. Keeps you alive.
Yeah, my hate for you allows me to continue to go.
Yeah. That looks good. We should I don't think we ever reviewed season 1.
I'm down for that. Yeah, this would be a great thing to do. Get it done before January, and then we all could watch season 2 together.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah. It'll be a good opportunity for us to like rewatch season 1, get ready for season 2. Yeah, because I feel like season 1 it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. So but that looks pretty good. The animation is just gorgeous in it.
It is.
So
and then I just feel like, we saw how season 1, we didn't talk about it. We saw how season 1 went and how they said, I know a word that you don't know about, and it's London. And how's that, the violence of the storm had to do with anything with London, and how's this storm keeping her where she is. And yeah, choosing revenge is awesome. This is just me. If it's something you do something to me, I'm 100% choosing revenge, and I'm coming after you.
Just go after him.
Yeah,
That's funny. Yeah. So the November 3rd, 2023 was when season 1 came out.
oh my
So,
God.
yeah. 2023.
Just
So you're talking about
3
it's gonna be a
years
little
later.
bit over 3 years.
Oh my gosh. And
So,
we
yeah,
complain
definitely.
about severance.
Right. But definitely need a refresher. So, I think we'll definitely we'll watch season 1 again and review season 1. Get ready for season 2. Yeah. That's
It's gonna
such a
be
good
fun.
show.
It's a great time, and yeah, I think Mizzou is going to be decided. Who can be trusted. I can't wait. I just can't wait to see this story and how it's going to work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you don't need anybody. He says you need me. We'll see.
Yeah. So looks great. Excited. Greatest. What's up, Derek? Yeah. Ooh, birthday present. There you go. There you go.
100%. Let's get you a birthday. Yeah, let's make that the birthday present along with I'm sending it out to you. So yeah,
Well, you'll get that way before January.
way before it.
Yeah. But cool. Yeah, Blue Eye Samurai season 2 is coming out. So yeah, if you like season 1, season 2 is probably, I assume it's gonna be just as good. At least I hope. But yeah, we'll definitely be talking about season 1. So make sure you guys come back, join us when we talk about that. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And we'll be talking about season 1 because like I said, we never did. It just got past us. So we'll do that, and then we'll get ready for season 2. And we want to hear from you guys though. So leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about the trailer. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Who do you think is the big reveal? Yeah, let's talk about it. But we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us in the live chat. You guys stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic.
Her father, watch her real father.
That's what I think. I'm feeling like Brandman right now, man. I'm like,
yeah,
starting to.
My voice is going out, and I was like, all right.
Yeah. When one eye starts like falling down, and the other one is like it's not for bed. Oh man, but yeah, we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out. It's kind of a chill night. Talk some X-Men, watch some trailers. We still got to watch review Reacher.
Catch up with Reacher. Yeah,
we'll probably do that. We'll do that Monday.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because
Lanterns and Reacher.
Yeah, Lanterns, Reacher. If we get to see any movies, Oak Street is I haven't seen that yet, but I want to see that. What else is going out this week?
Acme versus Coyote versus Acme.
Definitely got to see that. Definitely got to support that.
95% right now on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah,
definitely got to see that. I love Looney Tunes. Love Looney Tunes. So, all right, but yeah, good luck tomorrow. You good luck at your PT. Hope everything goes good. Goes very well. Start feeling better. You can rest now.
Yes, let's go.
I was gonna read my comics and work on my computer, but I don't think that's
exactly.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
You know that feeling when you're like, yeah, I'm about to pass out. That's it.
Yep, exactly. But cool. All right, let's get out of here. We'll see you guys on Saturday for sure. Watching the next episode of Silo.
Yes.
Because I can't. It's getting so good. I told Erica because she kind of stopped watching the last couple episodes. I was like, get on it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. All right. But appreciate you guys. We will see you guys on Saturday. Cool. Later.
See you guys.
The board has concluded the call.